I'm excited for this one, fellas. I'm excited for this arc in PokeMMO. Okay, give me one last second. Woo, okay. Let me get a hype song on. One sec. Let me get is this song good? It's a Mario Odyssey song. It's got to be good, right? Okay. I like this. Wait, this song's a fucking banger. What? Wait, let me get this. We're lining it up, boys. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? Today we are shedding the Halloween event and moving forward to Christmas. The Christmas arc begins, fellas. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully you're all having a beautiful day. Nice to see you. What's up? What's up? Now, what can we expect during PokeMMO Christmas? Now, we probably won't see the Christmas event until December 25th, or maybe even December 24th, 26th. Generally, historically, events happen around the holiday, right? So we're a little whiles away, but that gives us, less than you think, 30 days or so. 30 days will fly by during the holidays, especially when you have all these IRL things to do, wrapping presents, buying gifts. Maybe you're making Thanksgiving dinner like I am. Didn't expect that, but here we are, boys. A lot of things to do in-game and out, okay? So I'm going to focus on doing whatever I can do today to prepare for the Christmas event, which is mostly gathering Pokeyen. This Christmas event in PokeMMO is going to be so different than any other event, most likely. We don't know for sure. The real answer is I just have the, fewest guesstimates and littlest predictions for what might happen this event. Previously and historically, the Christmas events in PokeMMO were based around these things called Elfbot. It was based on this dungeon over at Twist Mountain. But that Elfbot arc has come to an end. They did all the Elfbot vanities. There's none of them left. They did all of them, right? So last year was the first time we'd ever had a different Christmas event that wasn't the Elfbot dungeons, right? And on top of that, last year was also kind of an IOU style of event. They didn't really have that much thrown together for the Christmas event 2023. So we should expect a lot to be different in 2024. The reason they didn't is because they're working on Johto and introducing the legends, and a lot more happened. Well, 2023 is the craziest year in PokeMMO history. So they just didn't really have as much developer time and resources to focus on events. So they kind of got neglected last year, which makes it so that this year's Christmas event I'm very excited for. It's possible we see Christmas raids. It's possible we see some sort of Christmas Uber legendary. Really, anything is possible. It's possible they create a new dungeon or bring some back some type of dungeon. We just don't know. Anything is possible, and I'm excited to see what happens this upcoming PokeMMO Christmas. So the main way to prepare that we are aware of currently is to save up Pokeyen. Save Pokeyen, and if you want to, like myself, I am personally going to be preparing some Pokemon possibly for Christmas raids, but we don't know if Christmas are actually coming, so it's just kind of a just in case sort of thing. I'm going to collect 1.5 million Pokeyen there, which feels amazing. Once again, collecting Pokeyen, saving Pokeyen, some of your best actions to do right now when you don't know what's going to happen. Pokeyen represents flexibility and your ability to actually buy things and do things. So let's go ahead and save that up to almost 30 million Pokeyen. However, I also am going to go ahead and spend some of that yen, but I'm spending it on a different kind of currency. I'm going to buy two 1,000 RP vouchers. A lot of Pokeyen there. A lot of, pretty expensive, right around 5 million Pokeyen. These actually have gone back down a little bit. They went up during the Halloween event, up to around 2.8 mil or so. I bought some for 2.4, sold some for 2.8, made some nice profits. Now I'm buying them back after selling them for 2.8 for 2.6. So I can have some access to some RP during the Christmas event for a lot of reasons. For a hopefully good RP vanity, for shiny charms or dinner status or whatever I might need. So it's kind of it's hard to go wrong with buying a little bit of RP heading into that event. So let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna head over to Johto. I think we're going to be XP training a Merro. I desperately needed a Merro. This was a Pokemon that I just super desperately needed during the raids recently, and I didn't have one. I had to borrow one from some people, which felt embarrassing. So we're going to go properly prepare ourselves a raid Merro, which usually consists of some bulk, some defensive IVs, some HP, decent defense, stats, everything like that. And then Tailwind, Haze, and Prankster are the most important things. You can do T-Wave or Will-O-Wisp or whatever things on the side as well, but I'm just going to focus focus on Tailwind and Haze, and we'll switch up the moves as needed per raid. So let's go ahead and go XP train over in Johto to start today's stream, get our encounters up a little bit since we're at 3,700. We recently got that shiny Dawn fan, which I'm very happy with. Let's go ahead and make some PokeMMO progress, fellas, and get into it. I will see you guys at Johto. What's up, fellas? Sorry, that was a long intro. Woo. Yeah, I thought, dude, Plazia, I thought that I had a bunch of Murkrows. I don't know what happened. What did you think of the Ravens game? Do you know how hard it was for me to I bought this hat. Do you know how fucking hard it was for me to put up? The Ravens game, we deserve to lose. I mean, it sucks. Like, it happens every single time. If the Ravens are a better team, we always lose to the Steelers. If the Steelers are the better team, they always lose. It always happens every single year. I do think we're the better team, like, by far. The fact that we made as many mistakes as we did, and it was even that close, was crazy. The Ravens just made fucking millions of mistakes. Yeah, we shot ourselves in the foot 50 times. We, like, Justin, it just sucks. Like, I'm not gonna shit on, a lot of things are just statistically happening, right? We'll move on from foosball in a sec if you don't care about that. Apologies. Justin Tucker's been an absolute god tier player over the past decade or so. He's having a rough year. He's in his mind. Statistically, it's bound to happen. I'm not gonna, it'd be ridiculous to be like, oh my god, like, all of a sudden turn on Justin just because he's having the worst year of his career and he's, you know, in his head. Like, you don't want to just turn on someone and shit on them, right? Like, he's just, it happens. Statistically, it makes sense. He's been doing too well for too long. Eventually it gets to you. You know, you can't be perfect forever. He's done us a great service over the last decade or so. It's what's happened with we'll move on in a quick second. I got almost done. Let's go, actually, let's get some XP training and we'll go. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Good for Smooge, Vanch. That's always so fucking cool to see PokeMMO creators succeed in that. That's so hype. Let's get our special attacking Rampardos. Turn our Christmas music up a little bit. Where's our special attacking Rampardos? Over here, probably. Yup. The box glitch is still there, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll grab our sweet scent Pokemon. Grab whatever works, honestly. Grab our Pikachu. I like that. We can put the Oyster away. I made some I got excited. Did the Bills beat the Chiefs? I didn't even see. The Seahawks won. Nice. Happy to hear it. Gotta try to, dude, congrats, SAT. Congrats, dude. Nice. It was an interesting week in football, it seems like. Yeah, the Ravens are just having a tough time. I would say the Ravens, so the Ravens have been like top 3 teams, maybe top 5 teams in the league on paper over the past like 3 to 5 seasons. Like, obviously I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm biased. I'm not a sports analyst. Don't take things I say as fact, okay? Just my thoughts and feelings for the most part. The Ravens have looked incredible on paper, but they've kind of just never been able to line anything up over the past 3 to 5 years. Like, injuries have plagued them over the past 3 to 5 years. They had like, I think there was years they had like 6 to 10 like Pro Bowl players injured at a time. Like, it was like crazy shit. I don't think what else. Like, we just got plagued by injuries, plagued by timings, plagued by key players leaving us, or, you know, us not being able to resign them. Like, I hate that we lost Patrick Queen over to the Steelers. A lot of things like that. And then eventually a long way to say Copio. Yeah. So the Ravens have had a tough time. And then, like, now that, yeah, we just kind of, we're so good on paper, but we end up just always having some problems, you know. I have no, in terms of, once again, I'm not gonna argue. I just have no idea, Duty. Duty. I don't really know. I have no opinion on any play call stuff. It's just out of my depth. I try not to talk. I just don't know. I watch the Ravens game every weekend. That's about it. What is your plan today? I'm gonna go XP train this Murkrow. So let's actually go ahead and get over there. Get over to Johto. Anything else I need to be XP training? I'm sure there's some stuff I can always train. Yo, Coobster! What's funnier than 24? 25. There is nothing funny about 25 months of Twitch subs. That is just fucking sheer generosity, dude. What's up? And you know what? Okay. Today begins the new challenge of the new arc of the new inflatable boys. The era of the skeleton for Halloween is over. Now we have the Dollar Tree Penguin, okay? The Dollar Tree Penguin is his time to shine. And every time we switch the inflatable per season, Whoever gifts the most amount of subs today, whether it's 1 sub, 2 sub, whatever, right? Whoever gifts the most amount of subs today will be able to name the penguin, as long as it's not too offensive. But that's the rule. That's how we do it. So today, whoever gifts the most gets to name the penguin at the end of the stream. Okay, let's go ahead and last time the skeleton got named Boner thanks to Oso. So we'll see what it can't be too crazy, but I think Boner was right on the line. Right on the line. What are the Eevees on the Merro Twitch sub earlier blocked so I couldn't see? Oh, let me show you. Eevees, so sassy nature, 2v2 defense, 2v2 HP. Just meant to be generally bulky. Doesn't need to be perfect. 31 HP, 30 defense, 25 plus defense. Doesn't need to be crazy. Christmas bone doesn't even fucking make sense. Come on. Do you fuck with Melee? I love the Smash scene. I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, and my the 2 shops in my area growing up would host a lot of Smash tournaments, which I thought was really fucking cool. They were always like really hype. Maybe a few of them smelled, but generally they were pretty cool guys, really like open-minded. They tried to play Magic, they tried to play, they like Smash. I tried to enter one of the tournaments. I fucking suck at Smash. I hate Smash. I suck at it. I respect it from afar. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, Koopster is starting off 5 gifted so far. Koopster is in the lead. I'm gonna make a little notepad document actually, just so I can keep track. Koopster, thank you. One of the fucking longest time supporters. Sub challenge. Koopster gets on the board. Let's go ahead and get the notepad showing actually so you guys can see. Koopster. 5 gifted. Boom! Okay, whoever gifts the most subs today, whoever gifts the most subs gets to name the penguin, as long as it's not too ridiculous, okay? Nothing unhinged, but we let Boner fly. So I mean, there's a few things we could do, okay? We could do a few wonky things. Thank you so much, Koopster. Maybe I actually just keep this on screen. Let me do most, let's do all caps. Most gifted equals names penguin. You can also just name it after yourself. I mean, that's like if you want to name the penguin, Koopster or Koopster after yourself. I think that's fucking cool. That's a cool way to do it. Let's do this. There we go. Alrighty. That's kind of cute. I think this is cute. I like it. Let's have it like this for now. Okay, that's a fun way to do it. I like it, fellas. Let's head over to if we could after yourself. Ha ha ha. So good, Warmando. What a good bit. Okay, let's fucking head over to Mount Silver. We're doing some XP training today, boys. Let me move my client over. Hopefully that didn't mess up the thing. Let's see. No, it's fine. Okay, we're good. I should have other stuff to level, so I'm gonna grab that as well. It's totes adorbs, the penguin. I like, dude. My favorite new fucking holiday thing is just these inflatables are $5 at Dollar Tree. Now, I will say, holy shit, this fucker took me 50 minutes to blow up, okay? The most frustrating thing about these is just how long. Holy fuck, these things are a pain in the ass to blow up. But you know what? It's worth it for the amazing stream content, okay? Weak lungs. My lungs are, I promise you, my lungs are actually not bad. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. Me and my wife, when we first started dating, I would do breath holding competitions with her. And I think I would do like, I think my max was like, or no, not breath. Sorry, we didn't do breath holding. We did Yee Boy competitions where who would do the longest Yee Boy. And I think my Yee Boy, it was either, I think my Yee Boy got to like a minute 20. That was my longest. My longest Yee Boy is about a minute 20. Hers was 20 seconds. So my wife genuinely, love her to death, genuinely has weak lungs. 50 minutes to what? Wait, what's up? Oh, to I'd fucking literally blow this guy for 50 minutes just to get him up and ready, dude. It was crazy. So you're done with the relationship night. That's what I'm saying. You gotta fucking have the Yee Boy competition. It's very important. Gotta have the Yee Boy competition. Spidget, how are you feeling today, dude? Happy to see you. What's up, handsome? How you doing? Let's see what else I can XP train up, because I've probably got tons of stuff. You can either XP train for profit, XP train for raids. Aerodactyl has been kind of good recently. These stats aren't... I mean, it's fine. Aerodactyl's been good for some PVM content. I'll go ahead and level him up. Why not? What else? Ooh, wait, this guy's name is Businessman. I love this guy's fucking name. We'll level up a Primeape. We'll level up a Primeape. I wonder if, like, Blizzard will be good so we can do Wide Guard. But adamant no one is willing to buy it. Just give it time. I don't know how long you've been, you know, just give it time. That's definitely something that would sell. Just give it time. What's up, Clarko? How you doing, dude? Should have got your mom to blow it up. Okay, well, she's a little busy apparently with you, so maybe I'll have to ask her next Christmas. Good question though. Good point though, Clarko. Ah, yes, the new kind of backseat. The your mom joke backseats are beginning. Honestly, I prefer that than actual, like, I'd rather someone be like than in-game backseats. Okay. What shell should I XP train? What else could be good? The question you have to ask yourself is what else could be good in the Christmas event? A lot of fire type Pokemon. I mean, Eevee or XP training Typhlosions is never bad. Maybe we just do that. That is never bad. All right, I think I've got my group of 4 Pokemon to be XP training. I've got my donor status, which I want to always have active now when I XP. There's such a massive difference of XP. So I've got my Merro, which I need for raids for Tailwind and Haze. I've got an Aerodactyl just because, once again, making predictions on this. I do have a Ninetales. Yeah, I think fire types, you want to be looking for like fire types and fighting types in preparation for, once again, predictions on top of predictions. So don't expect to build these mons and then this all happen. You know, it's very unlikely this all happens the way it's happened. But, you know, it's just something to do in the meantime to prepare for the event that's not just collecting Pokeyen. So, I'm doing a Wide Guard Aerodactyl because I feel like he's been good historically in certain raids. If Blizzard spam is a thing, it's something to be aware of. So I'm going to do an Aerodactyl because I want one. Either way, for other raids as well, for other PVM activities like hard mode Pumpkin. We've got our Merro. We're looking for a lot of fire types and fighting types for possible, once again, ice type Christmas raids, right? So I'm looking for things like, I have a Ninetales made now, thankfully. I'm going to do a Primeape. I love that his name is Businessman. We're going to make a Primeape, level this up to 100. We got a Typhlosion. Typhlosions, I feel like, are hard to go wrong. I feel like, let's go check, actually. Let's just double check. What's a Cyndaquil with double 31 and modest nature go for, right? Let's go see. This is like best of the best, right? Creme de la creme. 100k Pokeyen for this. Now, what is a level 100 Typhlosion? So even if the best part about doing Typhlosions is, like, even if they aren't good for the Christmas event, they're still good for gym reruns. They're still good for the Pumpkin. They're still good for other types of PVM activities. So if you want to go buy Cyndaquils for 100k a piece, Eevee train them, XP train them to level 100, it's not like the best Pokeyen per hour, but it's pretty easy and guaranteed Pokeyen per hour, selling them for like 240k or so. So it's always a decent way to make some Pokeyen by training up Typhlosions. Let's go ahead and get started. We've got our special attacking Rampardos. We've got our Sneasel here. I didn't even know you could single encounter Sneasel here. That's kind of interesting. We're gonna go ahead and start XP trading over at the best spot in the game. I recently just got a shiny Dawn fan here. I'd be really happy to go ahead and get a I would be super happy to get a Dodrio to match him, or even a second Dawn fan to breed down into a Phanpy. I'd be pretty happy with. So we're gonna XP train here for a bit. Just these 4 Pokemon. We got our Reamplifier on and our Lucky A and our dinner status. I'll probably be getting a ton of XP per horde. Let me actually go ahead and show you guys how much XP per horde I get here. It's probably a ton. Let's see. Super effective. Split a month. I'm going to have to calc it up, actually. So we got 37, 35, 35, 35. Oh, my goodness. So it's about 3,500 XP. 3,500 times 4. So we're getting 14,000 XP per horde at this location. Beautiful. Yeah, I ended up taking a day off yesterday, Clarko. So if I ever take a day off stream that I wasn't planning on, I always post it in the Discord. Yeah, I think me and my wife needed a day off together. Things have been really busy. I don't want to, you know, be too down in the dumps because it's a Christmas fucking spirit day. But my father-in-law has been having some health issues, unfortunately. He went to the hospital. We had to like help him get adjusted with some at-home readers and such. So there's been a lot of stuff going on, kind of like just we had to like, you know, kind of just be ready to go on the fly to go help him. So we've been helping her mom and stuff and just taking care of stuff. So there's been a lot of stressful things, you know, happening, but that, you know, that's okay. That's the holidays. The holidays are stressful anyways. He seems fine now. It's just, yeah, he just has some recurring health issues. he's okay, but yeah. Risks and stuff that are still impactful. They still have some. I'm aware to some extent, but I'm honestly just I'm gonna not use Strange Fly Happy because I'd rather get used to what it's gonna be like in the future. I'm guessing they want to prevent strings altogether in the future. I'm just not gonna worry about it yet, but we'll see. If it's available for some long period of time, we'll see, you know. I'm not looking to always hyper optimize every little piece of my PokeMMO gameplay. I kind of like things not being 100% optimal. I saw somewhere that according to the player count, PokeMMO is dying. Is that true? No, I haven't. From everything I've seen, PokeMMO is more popular than ever. I actually did a video recently. Let me go check. Let me get you a video. PokeMMO population past 3 years. I think this video adds a lot of perspective. The problem with judging a game's population is that people do it based off of different perspectives and based off of different feelings, right? As opposed to looking at something from a larger, wider lens. Now, mine is still based on feelings. We don't really have exact data, but I'm also informing a lot of my information here based on GTL numbers, PvP, and years of experience, right? What happens is, if you have a bunch of players, which this happens a lot in PokeMMO, we had a bunch of players this year start playing in February, which is like a massive spike, like one of the most highest player spikes we've ever seen in PokeMMO history, right? And then, rightfully, spikes don't last forever. If you've ever seen a market, an economy, it's the same thing, right? Things go up and down. And PokeMMO has been pretty consistently going up and down, but like, it's like a lot. If you even it out, it's like this. PokeMMO's just been going up, right? But it drops players off at the same time as well. Like anything would, right? Players want to, after the Halloween event, people take a break. Like it makes sense. There's a lot of doomsayers on the internet right now who I think are upset about things happening outside of PokeMMO and are kind of projecting that onto the game. Whereas there's not really much fact or evidence that PokeMMO is dying or declining in any way. It's all kind of like a lot of people are. I actually started scripting a video for everything that happened in 2024 today, and you would think, based on a lot of the community's feelings, like, oh man, I bet not much happened. I couldn't believe going through all the facts, going through all the objective evidence of what happened in 2024. It's literally one of the biggest years. It was supposed to be a quiet year for PokeMMO, but it was still one of the biggest years of PokeMMO history. And I think a lot of people, you have to just be really careful. A lot of people are very emotional right now, and which is I'm a big emotional guy. I'm not saying emotions are bad, but emotions have to be informed and logically checked. And a lot of people aren't doing that right now, which is sad, but what are you going to do? It's been a good year. People forget that Zapdos and Moltres were added to the game this year. You think of it as a 2023 thing, but no, Zapdos was added in January. A lot of people forget that. The PC, but there's a lot of things. I'll do a video on it once 2024 actually comes to a close. I was really shocked at how much happened this year. We did get the problem was, there was a big sentiment to 2024. I started scripting a video this morning about everything that happened in 2024. And you would think that given, you know, if you read global chat, right, you would come to this conclusion of, oh man, 2024 was really boring, not much happened. But going over the update logs and going over actual factual evidence of all the things that happened and going over like the forum posts and like everything, there was a lot that I was shocked. You would think that watching global chat or watching certain communal things like, oh, not much has happened, but objectively, we got a ton of content this year. But the feeling is also valid. I don't want to like tell people they're wrong for feeling that way. The feeling is also very valid because we did get a long drought of content, right? Probably one of the longest droughts ever. From February all the way to October, we saw no in-game updates. Now, we did see the community staff members stepping up and doing things like hosting the first ever official Shiny Wars and hosting a PvE seasonal catch event, stuff like that. But we did see one of the longest dry streaks ever. However, we just saw massive, two of the biggest updates in PokeMMO history in October and in January/February. So we saw like 2 massive updates to bookend the year, but it feels like there wasn't much because outside of those big things, if you started playing in like March and then played to September, not much happened. So it does feel boring, and it does, which is super fair, and it makes total sense. Anyone who is mad about the netball nerf, I will say, the netball nerf is literally nothing. We have now observed the market. The netball nerf is nothing but a positive. If you are upset about the netball nerf, it just comes from a place of misinformation or a place of misunderstanding. The Ditto market is saved, which has now saved the other markets. Prices are back. People can make more Pokeyen than ever. It's literally just a healthy thing and a positive thing for the game. The netball nerf is like nothing but a disgusting positive for the game economically and for every type of player, for beginners, intermediates, and veterans. There's no reason, like, if you feel upset about it, more power, like, sure, but like, once again, it's really important to I don't like to just logically check your feelings. Like, all feelings are valid and are fair, and there's a reason why people feel things. But we want to logically check them. I haven't seen. I've seen like short videos here and there, but I haven't played it yet, Jerry Bear. I'm interested in it. But I want to focus on the positives. I feel like a lot of people in the PokeMMO community recently, once again, I've just been complaining a lot, and everybody's focusing on the negatives, whereas we saw egg buffs, we saw fossil buffs, we've seen so many amazing buffs. Berry farming got buffed to neutral. We've seen a lot of amazing things, and it's better to focus on those things. Yeah, a lot of people are taking a PokeMMO break right now as well, which is awesome. Yeah, the Dream Ball nerf probably should have happened as well. I mean, it's a bit. The Dream Ball nerf makes it more situational as opposed to always using it in a ton of fights. I wouldn't say the Dream Ball was too broken before, to be honest, but I understand the nerf as well. Someone in chat says, I've been thinking about coming over to PokeMMO from Pro. I feel like Pro is rather pay to win with the XP and money bonuses for subscribers in Pro. How is it in PokeMMO if you're free to play? I will say, I've been playing this game for, since 2013. I've spent $10 on this game. That's it. I've never used, like, the only thing I ever bought was the Amnesia Brace, which now turned into the training link. It was used back in the day to, allow yourself to not let comps go to waste, because back in the day, if you leveled a competitive Pokemon, a PvP Pokemon, over level 50, it was then useless and competitive because Pokemon didn't scale down. So that was something to consider. So that was my $10 spent. You can absolutely succeed aggressively in PokeMMO if you don't pay. Like, everything you can buy with real money, you can buy with Pokeyen. I'm gonna be honest, PokeMMO, you can pay for advantage. And it's not something I'm happy about, it's not something I'm proud of, but it's something that needs to be said. You can spend, like $15 or whatever and get a donator status. You can also spend Pokeyen and get a donator, which is what I do. I often have donator status, which I always buy with in-game Pokeyen that I earn from grinding the game. And you can really easily sustain that donator status by earning Pokeyen, right? So I can actually show you if donator status, if a 30-day donator status, let's do 30-day is the easiest way to look it up. If a 30-day donator status costs 3.9 million Pokeyen, right? Let's get our calculator. Let's do a little math. If the donator status costs 3.9 million Pokeyen, 9 million, let's say you just do your gym rerun once all you do is do your gym rerun once a day. That's all the Pokeyen you earn, right? That's it. So you make 300k per day on a pretty chill gym rerun, right? That's 13 days. So if you do gym reruns on half of the days, that's only 13 hours. You can sustain a 30-day donator status by only playing 13 hours within a full month. That's really, really good in my opinion. And then all the other time you play is just like making progress. It's just like making extra Pokeyen, getting extra shinies, like doing all those things. So I think you really can sustain it, even though objectively it's a little pay for advantage. I think you can pay for advantage in PokeMMO, but all the advantage you can pay for and get like a little bit of a head start for, you can also do with Pokeyen. So that's my thoughts on it. I want you to play whatever Pokemon MMO you enjoy the most for sure. Dude, that's good on you. Your first 10 mil is like a big. Also, your first 10 mil in 200 hours is like quite good in my opinion, frats. Congratulations, dude. I'm factoring that in, Maho. It's pretty minimal as well, though, I will say. Isn't it like 5%? 5% money gain? Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't, you can factor it in, but it's better to explain things in a more general sense. There's no exclusive areas to subscribers. That sounds like a RuneScape type thing. I know, like, where the map is marked off or whatever. Yeah, there's no like, now there are areas blocked off by in-game achievements. So for example, like, the area that I'm in right now, you can only access if you completed the Pokedex. And it's a reward, like, if you complete the Pokedex, if you catch them all, which is the, you know, what Pokemon was really based around, you get access to the best XP training spot in the game. You get access to one of the best shiny hunts in Larvitar, right? I think it's really, I personally, I think Mount Silver is, like, one of the coolest rewards and one of the coolest things in PokeMMO. Actually rewarding players, like, a really good reward. Mount Silver is a fantastic reward. Like, it's super, super good. Okay, yeah, sure, proper. Good morning to you too, dude. What do you mean, John Doe? Yeah, no part of the game, exactly. No part of the game is locked behind Dono. It's just, it's an advantage. It is an objective advantage, and it's worth talking about. It's National Pokedex, yeah. Yeah, that does not exist in PokeMMO, Rolage. Yeah, I mean, ability patches were also added within the yeah. Yeah, the free, yeah, you get a lot. You get the free Alpha T-Tar catch, absolutely. You get the you get a lot of, yeah. You get the red refight. Mount Silver literally gives you access to one of the best XP training spot, one of the coolest shiny hunts in the best spot for it in Larvitar. You get the Alpha Static T-Tar spawn, which is a really good Pokeyen. Sorry, excuse me. You get one of the best moneymakers in the red refight. That's fair. And like that's like a personal preference thing. Like I'm personally, I super understand why a lot of people would like the mounts in Pro more. Personally, I don't like the mounts in, well, I do, well, let me qualify. I do actually want more, let me do a little clip on this. This is a good talking point. Someone says, I actually came from Pro, and I will say I do like PokeMMO more. The only thing I miss about Pro is the cosmetics, like the mount selection was way better, but if you can get past that, it's good. I've been saying for a while, I think that's one of the positive things we could take from Pro, is I really like the ability of having more Pokemon mounts. We don't really have any Pokemon mounts in PokeMMO, and I love the idea of consuming like legendaries or consuming shinies to get access to a super unique reward, not just buying them off like the gift shop like you can in Pro. I don't like that personally, and I also don't like Pro. In my opinion, Pro's wide selection gets a little silly. It's kind of like in World of Warcraft, how they kind of went off the deep end, and now there's like circus, clown, like crazy stuff that does not fit the vibe of the game. When you're playing a Pokemon game and someone can run around in an Optimus Prime mount, it's like, okay, this feels a little like ridiculous, you know? But I do like the idea of PokeMMO. I think there's a good medium between Pro and PokeMMO that could be met with mounts that could be like perfect in my opinion. I would love for more ways to consume. I think any ways to consume things is so good for the economy usually. Yeah, XP Reamplifier is not something I recommend to someone unless they're at like endgame and have the disposable cash. It is good, but it's so expensive. Like XP Reamplifier versus, you know, just 5 XP shares. It's like 5 XP shares is like what, 200k, 250k, something like that, and then XP Reamplifier is like 2.5 mil or whatever. Did you see Nicki Minaj in the new COD? No, I didn't, but I'm interested. That's fucking awesome. That's hilarious. Okay, proper. Come on. Consume alpha's bad. Yeah, and more alpha consumptions. Obviously, breeding does it to some extent, but the more the better, Turtle. I'm with you. Concrete. What's up, Laszlo? I have a video on it, Phase, and if you Google what's the best Pokemon to breed for profit, I have a few videos that one main that should be like timeless and really cover it. What's up, Pokemons? I love you too, dude. How you doing today? Going for little comps? If you're a little comp gamer, that's fucking awesome. More power to you. I think that's awesome. Now, little comp is no longer officially like supported by PokeMMO, but there are unofficial events, and like it's still a really cool. It's an interesting format from what I understand vaguely about it. I miss Little Cup. Yeah, I know a lot of. There's a dedicated. A lot of people love it. Dedicated like Little Cup fan base or whatever. It's cool. the Little Cup fans are passionate. But I wasn't around, but I missed Little Cup too. Little Cup just I feel like, you know, not a PvP expert by any means, right? I always try to qualify that. But for Little Cup just seems so refreshing. Even like OU, the differences between like OU, UU, and NU become kind of minimal when you have such powerful Pokemon. A lot of them end up doing similar strategies. Little Cup just seems so different, where you have those, you know, 5 Pokemon or whatever, level 5 Pokemon, where you have things like Mienfoo, where you have like, I feel like the meta, like, I don't think Stealth Rocks are very good in Little Cup, for example, because of like this, like certain whatever, the HP values or whatever. I feel like Little Cup is just so different, and it's really refreshing in comparison to like, oh, I'm bored of UU, so let me go play NU, where it's like only so different, you know. That's a fair, you know, fair thing to worry about, Ty. I super get that. Other than China, PvE stuff, yeah, for sure. So I have a few videos. If you look up like top 5 endgame goals, top 10 post game goals, I have a video called 63 things to do in PokeMMO. I will say, Rolage, one of the most important things in PokeMMO is setting your own goals. If you don't, you know, and it's not a bad, like, there's a lot of people who work a 9 to 5, come home, make dinner, spend time with the wife, put the kids down for bed, and then you have like 1 or 2 hours to play video games to yourself at the end of the day. PokeMMO might not be the game for you if that's who you are, which is super fair. Like, you may not have the time to, or energy to come home and set goals and be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to play PokeMMO. Let me first bring up a notepad document and like figure out what I like. Not everybody wants that. Like, it's, you know, sometimes you want more of like a just load up Fortnite, like just have some fun, blow off steam, whatever sort of thing. But you do have to set goals in PokeMMO. I feel like it's very similar to Minecraft. Like, I think Minecraft is an infinitely playable game because you can set goals. You can, oh, I want to build a castle in the sky. I want to build a giant glass dome. I want to build an underwater fucking terrarium. Like, you can set these goals and play the game forever, right? I want to get a stack of 100 diamond blocks. Like, but it's all about your personal motivations and goals. What's your next video about? My next video will probably just be the stream recap for this. I did record some stuff today, but I don't want to leak too much because I have noticed people will, unfortunately, you know, take some of those ideas, which I'm not, you know, super against, but I want to be able to put on my own videos. Top 5 strong MMO. It depends what you mean, like PVM, PvP. PvP, it's really easy to check that. You can just go to PvP stats and go to OU and see. UU, same thing, and you know, you can just check for PvP. PvE, it's more complicated. It more so depends, what are you fighting, right? It's like something, oh, Patrouski, what's the best car? And it's like, well, not that I know much about cars, but it's like, I don't know, are like best like eco-friendly car, best racing car? Are you an F1 driver? I don't fucking know. Like, best car to flex? Like, it depends what your goals are, you know? PVM, once again, the problem is there's not going to be an easy boring answer. Okay, what kind of PVM? Storyline runs, E4 reruns, are you doing trainer reruns, are you doing Battle Frontier, are you doing raids, are you doing like, the answer to what is the best of something, you need more of an objective, you need more of a goal in mind, and then I can answer it, you know. I'm using XP Reamplifier, which helps me level Pokemon. Raids. This is good. I have a video called like top 10 Pokemon to prepare for raids, so that video is going to cover a lot of it, but things like Prankster Merro, things like coming up for Christmas, possibly, we don't know for sure, things like Drought Ninetales seems really good. Wideguard Aerodactyl is interesting. What else? What was good recently? Like, there's a lot that was good recently, you know. Historically, things like Reuniclus and Metagross setup were good, but I don't know if they're as good anymore. Zapdos is really strong. The problem is each raid needs a different strategy as well. Best car for driving away from a crime scene. You should go Google that, because I don't know, bro. Put that in your search history. Best car for PvP. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, setup seems no longer viable, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's everything was so setup orientated, then it just got super. Yeah. It's hard to go wrong with like a PVM Typhlosion. Like, Typhlosion is almost always good at something. It's almost always good at like a boss fight for a holiday event. What's it called? Gym reruns. Pumpkin. Like, it's just always good at something. It was good for Typhlosion was good for fighting kids for their spooky candy, fighting the mini bosses, fighting the pumpkin, certain raids. Typhlosion's just pure damage. Chandelure is also good, but not, I wouldn't say as good as Typhlosion, but it does some interesting things. I've talked about it vaguely. Everything that I talk about in preparation for the Christmas event is some of the most speculation and prediction-based stuff we've ever seen. The Halloween event, we like could predict pretty well what was coming up, right? At some point, Raj, but it's not on my current priority list. For Halloween, we could look at last year and be like, okay, there's a good chance that pumpkins return. Good chance mini bosses, fighting kids, you know, all this stuff, goodie bags. There's a good chance a lot of this returns. Looking at the last 2 years of Christmas, we have no fucking idea what's going to happen. It's going to be so up in the air. PokeMMO does have their own balance, but you can dude, a Gyarados, a Moxie Gyarados or a Dragon Dance Gyarados is pretty much going to sweep the whole storyline. But it does have its own balance or whatever. Like setup Gyarados, D-Dance Gyarados. What the fuck is this pizza song? What the? Oh, is this Super Mario? Why does it sound like the fucking like Spider-Man 2 pizza? Never mind. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, PokeMMO does have their own balance and have their own like custom changes. And I think PokeMMO is in this middle ground of like, it's harder than the Pokemon games you played growing up, but it's not nearly as hard as like Emerald Kaizo. Yeah, this is a super, yeah, you got it, D-boy. I asked you earlier, like what, like do you mean the Halloween update / changes, or what do you, because yeah, I do a dev blog post every time there's an update. So I did do when that dropped, as soon as that dropped, I did a video covering all the, Halloween change log post or whatever. Yeah, that post. I have plans where I started scripting and everything that happened in 2024, but I want to wait until the Christmas event is over. We can really, you know, because that's gonna change. That's gonna do a lot of things, right? My shiny Gallade, yeah, that's a cool one. Gallade's, I think I finally have a Gallade now. Gallade's a cool one. I'm not sure. I haven't played Pro in a while. I don't know whether like Pro storyline or Pokemon would be harder. I'm not sure. Well, so Proven, I don't know if you read the, so this actually brings up a good point. Hey Pat, I got muted in global chat for saying nice try Diddy's, referring to the meme. I don't know if you know this, but typing Diddy is actually, so from their perspective, you spelled it D-I-D-I-I-S. They probably thought that you were trying to get around a rule, because if you try to type Diddy in PokeMMO, it's against the rules. Sorry, the request message cannot be sent. Please review the rules at PokeMMO Code of Conduct. So that's why you have to actually keep up to date with what's happening in the PokeMMO Code of Conduct and rules. So they actually just straight up banned. I guess, I don't know, people were like being weird about it or being overly sexual. I don't know. It makes no sense to have that conversation in PokeMMO, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, someone's literally 1984. Yeah, you know, is it, whatever. It's their decision. They want to ban it. You have to just obey it and, you know, fucking, you know, whatever you want to do. You can't really, you know, if you want to fight it on the forums and art, sure, but I don't really see the value in having that discussion in PokeMMO sort of thing. So I understand why they just avoid. I hate celebrity drama. I don't want to talk. I try to avoid that stuff at all costs. So I understand it. It's important to refresh yourself with the code of conduct and the rules for sure. I risked every, yeah, I didn't, yeah, which is, it makes, I'm sure it's a temporary mute, Proven would be my guess, and it's not like, you know, it's not a big deal. You know, don't take a little, you seem chill about it, obviously. I want to, don't ever take, this is a problem I had growing up a lot, was like, redirection is not, you know, they're not trying to, it's not a big deal. If you ever get timed out in my chat, for example, don't take it as I hate you, don't take it as I think you're a bad person. Like, sometimes you just make a mistake, or sometimes, you know, something just doesn't really mesh well, right? Yeah, just, yeah, 1 minute mute, there you go, exactly, there you go. I'm glad it was only a 1 minute mute, you know. The last shot I got was a shiny Dawn fan. It should be uploaded on the channel, I believe. It makes sense, Play-Doh. It makes sense. Well, that's not, well, I don't know. So I don't know if this is sarcasm or if you're serious, Faizen. So you said, nowadays mods mute us for no reason. I got a mute for saying, how much should I sell this for? If you're asking people in global chat, how much should I sell this for? That is a that is a correct mute. You shouldn't be asking people, like, clogging that chat for, like, questions of that. Like, you have to just go learn it for yourself, or just go ask someone in a different chat, maybe channel chat or a normal chat, or go ask a friend. Clogging global chat with questions like that isn't really, like, it's not really that's something you should learn on your own, right? I have a video called, it's kind of like, also the problem with that is, like, people who ask that kind of question, instead of, like, I recommend looking up Ultimate Price Checking Guide for Pokemon, or looking up how, you want to learn how to price check. You want to learn how to fish, not ask someone for a fish every day, right? The problem with asking, hey, how much should I price check, or how much should I sell this for, whatever, it's kind of like, but it's not just a want help thing. You could use that same argument for, oh, if someone asks for ROMs, right? Like, oh, they're just asking for help. Like, well, no, not really. They're asking for something that is, like, known to be against the rules, and, like, you can phrase things in a certain way, but yeah, or use trade chat. I think you're just using the incorrect chat for that. I think if you typed it in trade chat, it'd be fine. I'm really happy to hear it, Massive. What's up, dude? Happy to have you. Typhlosion nerf soon. I don't think they're gonna nerf Typhlosion. Like, I don't see that happening. I think he's just a solid. I don't think, I could be wrong. Yeah, that's funny, Bildor. Fair enough. More power to you. Give a man a practically eat for a day. Yeah, it's better to learn how to do things versus, yeah. This is a great question, Flappin. Maybe I should make a wish list. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, going from Eruption to Lava would be a massive nerf for sure, but, like, you'd probably nerf his base stats. But I don't think they really, like, he's not that much of a, like, he's very good in a lot of different PVM activities. I don't think Typhlosion's broken by any means. He can be very much abused. Like, what they would do, instead of nerfing Typhlosion, they would just put, like, Extreme Speed or Ice Shard or, like, priority moves on the Pokemon to hit him before he gets his Eruption off. And that's a really good way to, like, counteract him as opposed to just nerfing him. Like, Typhlosion can be countered. At some point, Raj, it's just not on my priority list at the moment, man. There's a lot of things I want to do in PokeMMO, you know? I would love to learn E4 reruns at some point, but not high up there on my list at the moment. Discharge Zapdos are very good. There's a difference between, you know, Discharge Zapdos, which is very good, versus, like, a 150 base power, you know, Eruption. I do giveaways, like, what I'll say is basically never, very, very rarely. I'm not a fan of giveaway culture because I don't want people watching me just for giveaways. If I do a giveaway, I will never put it in my title. I will never advertise it. It will be a random, like, hey guys, it's December 1st. I'm going to hide somewhere in PokeMMO. First person to find me gets 1,000,000 Pokeyen, right? Like, something like that. But I would never advertise it. Like, I don't, if you want to follow me, subscribe, whatever, because you like my content and it's helpful to you, that's awesome. I don't want people subscribing for me just for giveaways, because it means they don't actually like my content or care about me. They just want free stuff, right? Which is like more power to you. I'm not like that. I don't want that. I don't think it's like a sustainable way to be a content creator. It can get people in the door, but then keeping them around is tough. Not a fan of stuff like that. But here for giveaways, that's what I want. True. I could make a list of things I want to do for. I'll have to think. That was a good question, Flap, and I'll have to think about that. Yeah, that's a great way they balanced Typhlosion. You nailed it, Laszlo. It's like giving that happened. Like, they gave a bunch of gym leaders Flash Fire Pokemon, and it slows down the run a little bit, which makes things more balanced. I don't host a lot of events because there are already so many events that are hosted. It's interesting, the idea of hosting, like, a specific event that, like, isn't hosted very often. There's a ton of, I always say, ideas are not something that I personally struggle with, thankfully. I have tons of ideas for content. It's more about time and energy, and I can only do so much, you know? I'll try to get to everything. We have plenty of years to play PokeMMO, thankfully. I'm excited to try to get to everything, right? I know. True, Buddy Line Bike. Exactly. I don't know. Yeah, wait, I don't know if you saw. Man, I want to do fashion contests again. I have so many good ideas. I don't know who saw, but yeah, the fashion contest has been rescheduled, guys. I think it's happening on the 24th. The plan this upcoming Sunday is to do the catching event on Sunday, and then have that catching event lead into the fashion contest. So there is a new fashion contest coming up that I'll be hosting on the 24th. I forget what time. There's a scheduled stream on my channel you can go like and you know, remind yourself for whatever, click the reminder and show up. So fashion contests are really just a way to give people a way to express themselves and me to rate their outfit on a scale of 0 to 10. And then also I might hand out like a few shiny charms, like some small prizes, but don't come expecting prizes or whatever. It's more so just like a fun on top of the thing. It's really just a way to show off your drip, show off your expression in PokeMMO, and just see some other people's cool outfits and ideas and just have some fun. No, I mean, I've heard, I really am not up to date on too many modern day teams. I know of them. I've seen the Dove tag, but I don't really know, you know, much about beyond that. Phison. We'll see. I will give away, I'm down to give away prizes if things are donated. I mean, that's super, obviously generous. You don't have to, Soup. I'll just be handing out prizes to like, I'm not going to do like top 3 and whatever. I'm just going to do like okay, like this guy's outfit's really cool. Give him a random little, you know, trinket. Patrouski's big Christmas giveaway confirmed. Big away. True. Come for the free stuff only. Where's the doggo? Kenji, do I have bad news for you? He went home. Me and my wife dog sit. We were watching a super cute dog named Romeo for like we watched him for like 3 weeks, if not more. It was a long watch. We love them to death. One of the most cuddly, like affectionate dogs we've ever watched. He's gone home, fellas. He's gone back to his true parents, back to his real home. I'm sure he's happy to be there. Steal him. No, that's not part. Yeah, no, it was tough to say goodbye. I will say, so as someone who pet sits, and me and my wife adore pet sitting, it's really fucking fun. And I encourage you to, we use an app called Rover, and I really encourage you to, you know, if you have dogs, you need to like have someone watch them while you're on vacation, you could use Rover to get clients. You could, if you want to pet sit yourself, we like, no sponsor, we really love Rover. Rover is really fucking good, legitimately. However, God, I'm not gonna lie, pet sitting is perfect because we love animals, we love taking care of them and whatever. As soon as they leave, we definitely have a sigh of relief where we're like it's so nice. We love it's nice not having our own dog, you know. We love watching others, but it's nice having that sigh of relief of, okay, we don't have to worry about leaving food out on the fucking dining room table for 5 minutes, right? We don't have to worry about leaving bathroom doors open so they go and eat the trash or eat the toilet paper. Like, there's this big sigh of relief of, okay, we can let some crumbs sit on the floor for a few seconds before the, you know, the dog tries to eat it. Like, we don't have to walk a dog. Like, dude, there's like, Romeo was a very like, love him to death, like perfect dog. Unironically, super high maintenance, dude. Like, we had to walk him, I want to say 5 or 6 times a day, like every 3 hours or so. He would bark sometimes. He would poo a ton. He would try to eat stuff. He ate a blanket off my back. He ate my wife's hair off her head while she was petting him. Like, dude, like, really good dog. As I'm saying this, it sounds really bad, but like, he was a puppy, you know. He was 9-10 months old. So yeah, like we love dogs and we're used to, like, you know, bad, good dog. Yeah, we love dogs and everything like that, but it is nice to see them go at the end. I'm not gonna lie. And then in about a week or so, we'll miss them. You know, that's the honest answer is, you know, it's kind of a sigh of relief when they leave and you're like, I'm not gonna lie, like this break is so nice. But you also turbo miss them, you know, after about a week or so. And then even months or years later, there's so many pets that we think back at and we're like, damn, we really miss like Arlo the cat, you know, like our first dog, we watched Dorsa. Like there's certain like pets you think back at and you're like, damn, you know, like years later. Ooh, do we have a new Rover lined up? Is that, ooh, potentially. Oh, shit. Speaking of cute, what time would they come? The 24th is gonna be pretty busy for me, so you'd have to take care of them. I think during that, and I'll do it. I'll help whatever. There's these, okay, that'd be cute to watch. There's like these really cute Scottish fold tats that we've watched. Dude, Scottish folds are super cute. I can try Dr. Gengar. My wife does play Pokemon. My wife actually has like what, 10, 11, 12 shinies. Like, she's got a fair amount of shinies, more than the average player. She's been pretty dry on Tangela for a while. Does he only read Twitch chat? Ah, yes. A question as old as time. So Dr. Gengar, so Dr. Gengar, there's 105 people on Twitch chat, 130 in YouTube, right? If I miss your chat, I'm not trying to ignore you. I don't only read Twitch chat. I just missed your chat. There's a lot of questions. I try to get to everything. If I miss a chat, it's better to just copy paste it every like 3 to 5 minutes until I see it, as opposed to asking me to scroll back up, because now I'm gonna miss a lot of other people's chats, right? I got 2 vanities. I'm worried about not selling the thick winter coat because of the Xmas coming. I also have the Heartwing backpack. Heartwing backpack is seasonal, correct? What is this backpack? Sounds familiar. How do I look it up? Why is it so hard to... Okay. And then the thick winter coat, I'll have to double check. The thick winter cone is also seasonal. So yeah, if I were you, if you're holding on to... This is honestly... If someone asks a question about this, and it's honestly a good time to tell people, yeah, if you're holding on to seasonal items that, you know, are coming up in the Christmas or Lunar New Year event, it might be good to go ahead and sell these off now. If someone, you know, these are going to be re-released. Like the thick winter coat is going to return in Christmas. So right now it may be 4.5 mil, but it might go down to like 3.8 mil during the event. So if you want to sell yours off and then buy it back during the event, it can often be a good thing. However, if it's colored like this, like red, or, you know, it might actually not be financially worth it. So it depends on if yours is like colorable or not, or whatever, dyed, right? But just, yeah, definitely be, it's not a bad idea. It's your own risk. You know, maybe for whatever reason the Christmas event doesn't happen all of a sudden, right? That's pretty rare, but it has happened. It's up to you if you want to sell your seasonal to maybe make a few 100,000 Pokeyen or whatever. That's up to you, you know. I was saying for a while that I think how's Shadowcape doing? My opinion, Shadowcape was the worst investment ever. That is a worst investment ever is a harsh one. Let me see. I said for a while, what's it at? I've been saying for a while that I think the quantity of Shadowcapes is really high, and I don't think it's a good investment personally. But don't, you know, my personal opinion is just my personal opinion. It's just as valid as any other PokeMMO player, right? So I think that this Vanity, I've been predicting it'll drop down to 4 mil or so. We'll see if that actually happens. I have no idea. The Flaming Demon Skulls has gone down a bit as well, which I didn't expect as much, but we'll have to see. We'll have to just see. Yeah, I think the Shadowcape is, I agree. I think the Shadowcape is doing just fine. I don't think it's like, I would never call this a bad investment by any means. It's floating around the same price. This is, if you're in the Shadowcape, you've not done bad at all. You're just kind of just sitting in a same with the Flaming Demon Skull. No one's doing like bad on any Halloween investments I've seen from this year so far. I haven't seen anything like tank super hard. You are, yeah, now if you were like me, if you want to talk about bad investments, if you're like me and bought a few Magus Staffs back in 2021 for about 2 to 4 mil, I mean, then you're doing bad. There are, like, I've made some bad investments. I can tell you when an investment is bad. You know, I made this mistake, right? It happens. But I don't think any investment in the Halloween 2024 event, you're not doing bad yet. No time has passed to be doing bad, right? You have to wait for time to properly pass on investments, right? You have to be patient. I think it's very possible, Rumo. Very possible. I'm not sure, Park. Good question. I am shocked at how cheap pumpkin. I think they were 40K last I checked. Let's do the. I was shocked at how cheap pumpkin bags were in relation to the price of the ultra rare event. That's something I said. I don't know if you feel the same way, Park. That was something that I said a lot. That these being 40K when the ultra rare is like 8 mil, 10 mil. That seems like a really crazy correlation. Obviously, you never know how rare it actually is, right? Yeah, dude. A lot of people made the it just happens. A lot of people made the what's it called, the Magus Staff mistake. I don't know if people just started buying them so I don't know, Soup. It's a good question, Soup. I honestly couldn't tell you. Like you can try to predict things as much as possible, right? But sometimes you think you have every... That's just the nature of markets. That's why you can never 100% predict. I'm with you. I also thought that, like, Alpha Dittos would be a pretty safe one, you know? I'm with you. Hmm. Yeah, you can exactly. You can just anyone acting like they can I always say anyone acting like they can 100% predict a market and they know what's going to happen for sure. I would say not to trust those people. I feel like that is a massive red flag. You have to understand humility and understand and acknowledge that like you can factor in a ton of things, but markets they can be somewhat predictable, but they're not 100% predictable. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't make investments, right? Like you should, they are somewhat predictable, but like the best people in markets maybe get like what 70 to 80% of predictions correct. Like that's like the best you can get, maybe like 60%. Like you can get decent at it, but it's never gonna be. Nothing is free money. Nothing is free money. Wait, why would it not be fair? Oh, because you got the last one, Oso. What's up, dude? Good morning, dude. How are you doing, Oso? You could someone said, Oso, that you could name him Christmas Boner. I ain't gonna name all of them. That's your call. If you don't want to, that's totally fair. Totally kind of respectable, you know? Let some of them be up for grabs. I get it. The question is, how am I gonna find a Lunar New Year themed inflatable at the Dollar Tree? I don't know if they're gonna have that, boys. I'm gonna be honest. Old Saint Boner is a banger. Bro, don't make me say old so. Also, like, if you name him, I have to say his name for the next like 45 days or some shit. It's so long. It's so long. When did we put up that skeleton? I don't remember. I don't have my own team. I'm just in a team. I'm in a Team Mister. So Team Mister, anybody can technically join Team Mister. The problem is you can only have 150 people in a team, right? So like for someone to join Team Mister, we have to kick someone, right? Not something we like to do, right? So we'll end up, if someone like has a really good resume or like is really good friends with people, we'll kick someone who's been like inactive. But like sometimes we just don't, a lot of times we just don't have space. If you ever get denied from Team Mister, please don't take it like as an insult. Or there's a lot of people who get denied from Team Mister. We've talked about recently. People become Team Mister haters because they apply to Team Mister and they get rejected. And we've started to cross-reference anybody that shits on Team Mister, and it is shocking. It's like 90% of people who shit on Team Mister were rejected by Team Mister. It's unironically like the fucking Incredibles meme. So I just don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you get denied from Team Mister. Like it's just that we don't have any space. Like that's the reality of it, you know. It is really, it's shocking, Corrosion. It's good because it adds a lot of perspective. Like that's something I've started to do is like, if someone is hating on me or, you know, whatever, I start checking, I start cross-referencing their name, and you realize 90% of people who are hating on Team Mister, hating on me, are banned from my chat because they went unhinged or got rejected from Team Mister. Like it's people who are just mad, and that's why they're so upset, you know. It's really, really interesting. But I don't want to, but I also don't like to. I'm a big fan of critique, and I don't want to brush off people who hate me as, oh, they're, you know, because not everybody's like that. It's a large portion. And you don't want to, a problem that I have is I leave myself so open to critique that I start accepting critique from people who don't have my best interest or the community's best interests in mind, right? They're just trying to hurt me. And I really like to leave myself open because I don't like when people are like, oh, it's just haters. Like that's, you know, I've never liked oh, it's just haters. So therefore I'm going to like disregard all this critique. That's a really scary thought process to me because then you miss out on improving and you miss out on some really good critique. But I've realized there is a line you have to draw. Like if someone's just going to spread misinformation and lies, I probably shouldn't listen to them. I shouldn't give them the time of day. I'm really bad. I have a problem with giving people equal footing, right? If I don't know, some respect, like if fucking if some random person in my comments is like, hey Patrouski, do this thing to get rich, and then Jeff Bezos says, hey, do this thing to get rich, I usually give those people the same exact like weight, and that's not good, you know, like that's not a good thing, right? There's a lot, like I'm not the most likable guy. There's a lot of reasons why people would hate me, which is super fair. I always say, dude, I encourage people to dislike me. There's nothing wrong with that. There are sometimes in life, there's just some people inherently you butt heads with, and you just don't, and that's totally, there's nothing wrong with that at all. What a normal and mentally sane person does when they don't like someone is they just don't talk about them and don't engage with them, right? People who are attacking people online, or like, those aren't healthy people, right? That's the biggest distinction. The quickest way to tell if someone's like, yeah, if you just don't like something, just don't dedicate time to it, you know? That's the big thing. It just hurts yourself. You're just hurting yourself and others. Yeah, I should have a dawn. We actually can update. Let me go get the I can grab the clip, and if one of my Twitch mods want to update the last shiny command, I would really appreciate it. Let me go grab the clip. Yeah, for sure, Soup, for sure. I don't like, it's really hard for me. It's actually like really hard for me to brush off like, oh, this person just doesn't like me because they're jealous. I don't like that. I don't like that reasoning, but sometimes it's true. Like, it's really sad. Yeah, I have to be careful because I really vehemently, I've never liked that because I don't want to, what's it called? I don't want to not let myself, I feel like I'm pretty good about taking critique for the most part, hopefully. Not all the time. I'm human. If I'm losing a Nuzlocke or some shit and someone's gonna critique me, probably not the time and the place, you know. I'll probably be a little tilted, but I think I do a decent job. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. Yes, let me get the video for you, Oso. Thank you so much, dude. And thank you to everybody being here, dude. I'm excited for, I don't know. I fucking love Christmas, man. The older I've gotten, oh, I just love Christmas so much. The older I've gotten, the more I realize I actually like just adore Christmas. It's super cute. It's super wholesome to me. If you don't, I get it. But I'm excited, man. Christmas food hot take. Pat, we need a Christmas food hot take. You know what? I can give you, okay. This is unironically a massive dilemma I've been having recently in my life. True and real. I cannot figure out if I like eggnog. I don't know if people have the same problem. I've drank an eggnog about 3 nights now. Now it's like spiked eggnog. It's like Evan Williams, like eggnog with like whiskey or whatever. Very strong. I'm surprised how strong it is. I think it kind of detracts from, I think it's a little too strong, honestly, in terms of flavor. There's too much burn in it. But I literally can't decide. I kind of feel like this is obviously alcoholic beverage. I haven't had non-alcoholic eggnog, I don't think, ever. I'll have to try that at some point. Eggnog is one of the weirdest things. I literally can't decide whether I like it or not. It's so strange. So I think it's kind of like Fireball, where Fireball, really good for like one shot, or really good for like the first couple sips, and then it just kind of gets disgusting. Like, it gets disgusting very quickly, and I feel like that's how eggnog is. I feel like half a cup of eggnog, it's pretty good, but there's something about the dairy, and like by the end it's like, I don't know, this is kind of gross, you know? Like, I think it's like a small portion, very rich type thing, kind of like pumpkin pie. I like one piece of pumpkin pie a year with whipped cream. After that, gets kind of gross to me. I love pie. Lemon meringue, pecan, blueberry, cherry. I love pie so much. Okay, I mean, look at me, I love pie, right? I don't, pumpkin pie is kind of mediocre, but it's really good for like one slice a year. I feel like that's how eggnog and how Fireball is as well. I didn't think I'd be comparing Fireball to pumpkin pie today, but yeah, there's the food take of the day. Am I not, like, I'm not wrong, right? Like, Fireball is kind of like pumpkin pie. I thought about buying like milk or just normal eggnog to mix it with it. Damien, like, I thought about that. It's a really good, yeah. Can I do something about the encounter counter? I mean, I'm not a coder. I don't know anything about making a program. From my understanding, it's not possible to make an automatic encounter counter on mobile. There's not one that exists. There are some manual ones. I love pie, dude. Egg, I think that's super true. Egg rubs people the wrong way. Yeah, for sure. Also, I mean, nog, whatever the fuck. Nog does not sound like a yummy edible thing, you know? Not like, what the fuck is egg nog? It kind of sounds gross, you know? Gym run is so slow now. I haven't tested it. From people I've heard, they're doing about 1 to 2 less gyms per hour. From what I've heard, it's not that much slower, but I could be wrong. It also probably depends on it probably just depends on what gyms you do and which ones have teleporters. I'm gonna nod you, yes, not like snod or some shit. I think it reminds me of British people, which is, you know, kind of gross, right? I'm sorry, that's a little too. I'm just kidding. Who up noggin the eggs? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, mold wine. I don't know if I've had something I've fallen in love with. I don't know if I've had mold. I don't know much about it. I'm not an alcohol expert. I like to drink occasionally, you know, but I enjoy learning, but I don't know much, you know. So I don't enjoy many wines, but I really like ports and portos, which are, I think, like somewhat, there's some difference. I think port wine specifically means it's like made in Portugal. It's kind of like the, yeah, champagne there, whatever. I like ports and portos, like a dessert wine. I also, dude, I've fallen in love with recently sherry wines. These are good as fuck. I had I have to like get the specific brand and stuff. I had a sherry wine recently that I loved, dude. I was so, oh yeah, a cream sherry. I think this was just the brand, like Taylor shit. This shit was awesome. I think it was like on sale, so I just wanted to try it. I really like, yeah, that I like dessert wines. I feel like not normal, like whatever. Benho de, I don't know what the fuck that. Once again, I'm no expert. Anybody who knows anything about knock is gonna, yeah, I don't know enough about that. Mulled wine is a spice alcohol drink with red wine along with various malting spices. I want to try. I'm curious in trying more what's it called? Last time for shiny was the, did I link it? Check out the exclamation mark last shiny. Yes, it's okay. Exclamation mark last shiny now works. Thank you so much for fixing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the world record holder of Jimmy runs said it's like 1 to 2 less. Yeah, that's, so I feel like anybody's saying like, oh, Jimmy runs are ruined. Like, I feel like it's just what's it called? Like kind of like placebo effect. I think a lot of people heard like, oh, strings got standardized, everything is slower and the game is ruined. Whereas in the same update post, they also reduced dialogue in the breeding dialogue over repetitive uses. They made it so you can just breed from the daycare man. They made it so that they lessened dialogue in the berry farming and planting stuff. Like, they did a lot of changes. They didn't just get rid of strings. People saw like, oh, strings gone equal bad, as opposed to actually testing and comparing it to, there were a lot of buffs and nerfs that made things like equaled out. Yeah, also Jimmy runs got buffed over the past few months with teleporters, so now they just got nerfed to be back more in line. Like, it's just, once again, there are so many new PokeMMO players, which is a fantastic thing. It's a very good thing, but there are so many new PokeMMO players that our perspectives are all different, right? If you start playing in, you know, September, right, and then see, oh, all these things get nerfed, it's like, what the fuck, why don't they nerf? Well, it's like, well, no, they also got buffed a year ago and you just didn't see that. Like, you just don't have the history, right? I think it's really important when you're new to a hobby or new to something, just have the humility to be like, I'm new on this thing, I don't understand the history, I don't know all this. Like, let me not act like a know-it-all. Let me not pretend like, maybe I shouldn't have as many opinions as I do, right? I have around 300 hours in Dungeon Defenders, and I love that game, and I love that community. And I play a lot of Dungeon Defenders on my side channel, Retro Pat. And in all my Dungeon Defenders videos, you'll hear me so often say, like, you know, I'm just kind of like a, you know, mid-game player. I'm pretty new. I feel like I have so much to learn. I don't really know that much. Any opinions that I give, I'm like, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'm probably missing something. Like, I think having that understanding is so important. A lot of people just don't have that mental check. They just start, they learn about something for 2 minutes and start spewing off opinions, right? And I feel like that's really dangerous. From my understanding, I could be wrong, Daniel. From my understanding, this is the highest XP spot. But if I'm wrong, let me know. I think a lot of people, I think it's been tested a ton, and I'm pretty sure this is the highest spot, XP spot, but I could be wrong. Or at least highest XP spot that doesn't require Leppas. If there's a spot that requires Leppas, I mean, that's possible. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the highest XP spot, Daniel. That's also, I have no idea, KO. That's very possible. That's very possible. I'll have to test at some point. Oh, an Elite Four. I mean, I have this, if you look up it's like top 5 Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, there's a couple different I always get the same recommendations. Gyarados, Moxie Crocodile. No, dude, no, Shunny Nick, that's also super fair and kind of important. I don't think it was a week, but it was a few days after, right? They definitely changed things. You're not wrong. You're totally not wrong, Nick. But I think a big thing, so like the problem is like if PokeMMO makes a change and the community thinks it's like, it's not even the community. Okay, let's say the PokeMMO developers make a yeah, that's not, you're not wrong, Kev. Let's say the PokeMMO developers make a change, right? And this change makes it so shiny hunting is it's like way easier, like double as easy, right? We can trust that they're gonna fix it in the next patch. I feel like people like panic and like freak out versus like when strings got taken away, it was very obvious by all the changes, by all the way the staff has always talked, like they were going to standardize strings, remove strings, and then try to make tweaks and changes and balances to have it be the same pace as before, but without strings, right? I feel like it was pretty, like, understanding a developer's intention is really important, so you don't, it's fine. It's also fine to critique, like, hey man, it's fine, like, you know, I'm concerned, I'm worried about this change, I'm hesitant. That's all fine. But the amount of people who, like, you know, raged out on the forums and raged out and like got really angry, like, that's, you gotta relax. When changes happen, you have to be calm and critique things well. And I know we're just in a very hostile period on the internet right now, and I think it'll get better. I think we've already gotten a lot better. I think people have gotten a lot of, I think we've improved a lot as a PokeMMO community at critiquing and talking about controversial things in PokeMMO over the past 6 months or so, which is really good. It's a good thing. I think, well, strings are supposedly they're not as usable, but they're usable for certain things. Strings kind of got taken out of the game, MC, but not quite. That's the best way to, it's kind of complicated right now is the best way to describe it. Yeah, I was told by staff to just uninstall my strings, so I just went ahead and did it, but strings are still allowed. They just don't help as much as before. Yeah, that makes sense. When they nerfed netballs, yeah, I think netballs are, once again, nothing but a positive, but oh, I just got distracted by other things, Doug. There's plenty of other things that I'm trying to do in game right now, so apologies for getting distracted. But yeah, let me go ahead and I can try to, I don't think I have it. Is the winged backpack, what is it? Is it from like the, is that the seasonal vanity from the February of, like, I'm pretty sure it's like a seasonal, not event, but I'm pretty sure it's a seasonal vanity that pops up during, what's it called? Pretty sure it's a seasonal vanity that pops up during Valentine's Day, right? It's just not that, I don't know if it's that desired. 2018, but is it seasonal or is it limited? Because I'm pretty sure, yeah. I also thought we weren't allowed to use strings, but I think they're still fine. I don't still use strings, no. I was told to uninstall them by a staff member, so I just went ahead and did it. I think it's gonna get used to the change. I'm fine with it, you know. If my game's a little slower in the meantime because of it, I think that's okay. Hey, that's cool to see. Are sniping it. I wouldn't buy into that hype, Doug. That's if it's a seasonal, so I wouldn't buy that. That tells me that it's kind of, yeah, people are panicking, or like, that's, I wouldn't say, if you can sell it for that, more power to you. That vanity usually comes back every Valentine's Day, right? I haven't seen the Game of the Year nominees, but now I'm interested. The problem is I don't play many new games. So I feel like I'm not going to have much perspective on this. I love retro games, and I try to play a lot of retro games. I don't play many new games. Let me go check. Nominees for Game of the Year 2024. Astrobot, no, I've heard of it, know nothing about it. Metaphor Refan, I don't even know anything about that. Black Myth Wukong, I've heard good things, don't know anything about it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I've heard neutral things, don't know anything about it. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, heard mixed things about that, I don't know anything about it. And then Balatro, I've heard really good things about Balatro. That game seems really, I might play that once, I like card games, but yeah, I have no idea. Is that true? Well, so it's not obvious, Doug. You're asking me about something that I clearly don't know that much about, so I just don't have an opinion, dude. I don't have any guidance for you. I don't know much about the Winged Heart backpack, so I don't want to lead you astray, man. I don't like giving takes on things I don't know about, so I wouldn't tell you. I don't know, man. Where's the Pokemon nominee? True. Yeah, I've heard really good things, Ramel. What do you think about the video? I mean, okay, there's a lot of cold takes. The problem is this is the coldest take in the world, Dob Wolf, like, right? Like, it is really hard. Oh, I didn't see nominees. Did they? Please tell me they didn't nominate Borderlands, right? Video game to film series nominees. Is Fallout on there? That'd be cool. Oh, this is kind of cool. Arcane, Fallout. I didn't watch Knuckles. I didn't watch Yakuza. I didn't watch Tomb Raider. So I don't know. But yeah, Arcane and Fallout are fantastic. Oh, man. It pains me to say this, because I love Fallout to death. I love Fallout so much. I love Fallout New Vegas. I love Fallout 1 and 2. I decently like 3. Could not get into 4. I really like Fallout, and I really liked the Fallout TV show. I would give the Fallout TV show a 9 out of 10. I hate League of Legends with every fiber of my being, but I think Arcane is probably better, you know? No, dude, it's a super fair and good question, Doug. I do appreciate it. I don't want to lead you astray. Even though I play PokeMMO so much, there's going to be items like that, for example, that I haven't been watching over the past few years, and I just don't know the history. I know of the item, but you seem to be more, you know, familiar with it than me, right? There's going to be so many things, right? Arcane is so good. I hate how good Arcane is. It's so good. It's so stupid good. The only bad thing about Arcane is that it tricks you into wanting to play League of Legends, and you shouldn't do that. Absolutely not. My other YouTube channel is called Retro Pat. I'm not recovering though. Spidget, you're cracked, dude. Yo, TCG Shop Simulator goes hard. That'd be funny to see. I'd be down for that. I could see stop it, Shiny Nick. No. I could see what's it called? I could see instant heal being added in the future. I feel like that could be a change that we see from in-game. I could see the devs making that change. Why is this Ditto? Oh wow, Pumpcat particle. I was like, why is this so expensive? Okay. Like what? I was like, what particle effect could that be? Someone's got some Pumpcat. Okay, some Pumpcat Dittos they held on to. Okay. I haven't seen it, Samda, but I mean that. Yeah, I no comment. I don't want to like that. Some people don't like me, which is totally okay. Making videos about someone you don't like, probably not healthy behavior. If you don't like someone, just don't talk to them. Don't engage with them, right? That guy has been threatening. Every time he gets mad at me, he threatens to make a hate piece video about me. I think that shows his behavior. What are you gonna do? You know, I tried to be nice with him. I tried to reach common ground. He's a very angry person, unfortunately, which sucks. I don't like it. Yeah, it sucks. No reason to have drama on PokeMMO. The game's too good. The future is too bright. Look at my Christmas comp. I love Delibird comps. I actually have, dude, nice. I love this. Present. I love it, dude. I love it. Speaking of, alrighty, fellas, we finished our XP. I think my plan is to do like just 1 hour of XP training, kind of a day. I don't want to just hard XP train these guys, as I feel like it gets too boring. We're going to do like an hour or so of XP training a day, and then just continue on. I'm going to go ahead and We're gonna go maybe Shiny Hunt Delibird or do something a little more Christmas orientated. No, not, I don't know. Sammy Sosa's not, no. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to talk about him because, yeah, there's no need, you know. There's no reason to talk about someone who is just trying to incite drama. All it does is let that happen, you know. Cryogonal, I think I'm okay on my Cryogonal Shunts. I appreciate the suggestion. I think I'll pass. I think I will pass. Okay. Let me, Cryogonal, yippee! Oh yeah, let me go get more Cryogonals, guys. I definitely haven't seen enough Cryogonals in my lifetime. Definitely not. Definitely not. I do want to do, okay, the thing is, I do want to do free Shunts. I don't want to do Lepa Shunts if possible, in case of, I will say the only thing I'm considering / struggling with is I do want to do free shiny hunts. I don't want to do Shunts that cost Lepa Berries if possible, just for the chance that the holiday boost returns. I want to keep my Pokeyen, keep my Lepas. We're gonna see what happens. Did you just get a shiny Ponyta? Dude, fucking congrats, Randall. Stanler. I have a shiny Stanler that I got from Mysterious Great Ball. It's a good suggestion, but I just already have one. On Cubchoo. I have a few Cubchoos. I think I'm okay on Cubchoos for the time being. I do have a Mysterious Ball shiny. I do, yeah. I think I got decent lucky on it as well. Go Sneasel. I'm looking for a free ×5 Horde Shunt. Doesn't require... I think Sneasel needs Lepas, right? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe there's a Sneasel spot that doesn't require Lepas now. I've wanted Wheezing for a long time / Coughing. Alpha and Kanto. We can go check that for sure. Let's go throw our... We have an Eevee box. Let me see. Dude, I need to organize my boxes. My boxes are kind of like an insane mess right now. Like, I feel like it's gotten really bad, boys. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of silly. Like, I can't tell what's what at this point. Oh, man. Did I sell my Ninkadas? What are Ninkadas at? They had a decent price. Is it a good time to sell? Why can't I type things? Yeah, Ninkadas are 4K a piece. Okay, my boxes are a mess. I think first things first, before we go do some Christmas-oriented stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and sell off my Ninkadas. They're 4K a piece right now, and my boxes are a mess. I'm not really interested in shunting Shedinja at the moment. This is, like, not a bad price at all for them, so I'm going to go ahead and just list these off, clear out the PC a little bit, get things a little bit cleaner so I can actually view, like, see what I'm looking at and get things prepped for Christmas properly. Organization is super important in PokeMMO. Doing some Christmas cleaning, some spring cleaning. I'm not using... I probably should. I might have to reach out to Vincent and see if he's willing. If he has the time and you know... I'm not using... It's tough during the holidays to ask someone to spend, you know, time Pokebroking, right? Alpha Tentacruel. Still worth... Good. I think it's good to know. Thank you. I'm still going to go check it. That's pretty... Yeah, that's pretty... It's good to keep an eye on stuff like that, Dob. Dob is a crazy name. I want to shiny hunt Metagross. I'm going to be honest, Or Gaming, I don't know if you are aware of this or not. I would not single encounter or shunt Metagross via normal methods if I were you. It's going to take you, like... If you go shunt Metagross in Meteor Falls, for example, it takes around 10,000 hours on average. If I were you, I would egg hunt, right? And egg hunts will take around 600 to 1,200 hours. Well, it might be... Well, to be fair... I don't actually know how long it'll take nowadays since they just kind of buffed it / changed it, but it's going to cost you about 150 million Pokeyen. That's the big thing. It's going to cost a lot of Pokeyen. So you don't have much yen. It may not be, you know, it's a super... Yeah, you really should only egg Metagross. I agree. It's an expensive shunt. What you want to do is you want to spend time making Pokeyen to give yourself the ability to shunt. And that'll save you a lot of time. It's better to make Pokeyen in X amount of time. Like, it'll cost you less hours to make the Pokeyen than shunt it versus, like, yeah. Yeah, imagine getting, like, that many Bagons or how many other, like, Solrocks and Lunatones. Like, yeah, it's pretty wild, Maho. It's pretty wild. Now, to be fair, I'm not familiar with the Beldum. I know Johto has offered some new shunts and stuff. Dude, I'm just super happy. What's up, Semtex? Happy to hear it, dude. hopefully it was a good interaction. Hopefully, dude. I mean, that's just, I always say when it comes to my Discord, dude, I can't even take credit. My Discord is what you guys make it. My Discord is mostly managed, like 99% managed by my Discord mods and by the community. Like, you guys do my Discord. It's technically I technically own it, but like, I don't have a lot of time to check in on it very much, or it's mostly like you guys make it what it is. You guys are super fucking helpful. Xanarchy does a ton. All my Discord mods and the community, like, you guys make it what it is. You guys make it amazing. So I gotta say thank you to you guys for making it a cool resource. Abigail, thank you for the 10 months of subs in a row. Dart also subbed. I'm so sorry I missed it, Dart. Hopefully, if you're still here, thank you so much. You should yell at me. If I miss your sub, yell at me. Dart and Abigail, thank you both so very much. Hopefully, you're having a happy November. The countdown to Christmas begins, true and real. Wait, that's funny, Dob. Gotcha. What's up, Toasty? How you doing? What's up, Abigail? How you doing? OP Hat, thank you. Hopefully, we can get a win this weekend, and that'll make it a much better hat. The loss this week was rough, but that's okay. That's how it goes. Quick reminder. Let me get set up for what am I doing next? Have I decided? I don't think I've decided yet. That's my problem. I can't make decisions, boys. Okay. Let me make a decision and figure out what I'm doing really quick. What's a Christmas shiny hunt? Let me go through. I'll have to make a list at some point as well of like good Christmas shunts. Offing isn't really Christmassy, but I want to do something that's, I could go Lapras. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of funny. What's a good ice type shiny? Got Vanillish. Delibird. I have a Stantler. I don't want to do Delibird because I want it to be a free shunt right now. Times 5 horde near a PC. I'm gonna eat a few cashews as I'm hungry. Sorry. Snowrun. Is Snowrun free? Snowrun would be cool. I don't know if it does Snowrun such a bomb of snow would cost Lepos? Not free. I have a Celio. It's tough when you have shinies, right? Like, I feel like I'm weirdly having a harder time with Christmas shinies than like Halloween. Halloween, there's more like spooky ones, I feel like, you know? That one is cool. I feel like Delibird's the main one. Good luck on your Snowrun, dude. I'm doing pretty good, Aaron. How are you doing, dude? Happy to see you, man. What's up, gamer? Here, I got a crazy one. Let's go do it. I got a crazy one, fellas. Let's go do that. Let's go do, I'll keep it a secret for a quick sec. Golurk, okay. I drank some water. Holy shit. Okay. What's up, Smooth? How you doing? Alrighty, fellas. I've decided on a pretty cool shiny hunt to do that I haven't done. Like, I've done a little bit during certain shiny wars and such. we're going to head over to the Johto Safari Zone. We are going to risk it big going for shiny Lapras, okay? With all my ice type shinies that I have, my Spheal, my double Cubchoo, my Cryogonal, my Vanillish, we've got all the Christmas power that I have on our side. We're going to head over to, I believe, is it the, what is it, the Rocky Beach or whatever? We're going to go in the Johto Safari Zone. This is a decently free shunt. We're going to get our Safari. It's like, you know, it's a couple hundred Pokeyen, but it's pretty cheap. I think it's at Rocky Beach. I haven't been here in a while. What's the catch rate on Lapras? I think it's 20%. And this is still, so even with a 20%, I think it's 20% encounter rate, like 20% catch rate. It might be higher catch rate, I'm not sure. This is still the best way to shiny hunt Lapras in the entire game. Like, this is the best way to do it. Even though you have a decent chance of fleeing, it still gives you the highest chance of, lowest hours put into it. So we're going to sit here. We're going to hope for the best. Many people have seen many shinies flee here, but we're going to hope that we have some Christmas luck and RNG on our side. So let's stay here for a while and we're rolling the dice today, boys. Safari shunt sounds terrifying. It is, but there are just, for some Pokemon, it's the best way to shunt them, even though there is that huge chance to flee. Good luck to you, Proven. Yeah, so those would be cool. I don't want to do shunts that cost too much money at the moment while prepping for Xmas. Dude, I would really appreciate the Prime sub if you have it, Smooth. It means the world to me, dude. Oh, I should be doing I should actually, chat, remind me. I should do Twitch rewards this week. If you want to Patrouski, if you want to redeem your Twitch rewards, it's a good time to do so. I'll definitely do them this week. I will definitely do them this week, Friday at the latest. The Magikarp sprite is RTX on, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Oh yeah, they're expensive next round, absolutely. They're pretty rare shiny, man. I drink water. I drink at least a little bit of water every day on stream. I drink a lot of water throughout the day. Toasty Sailor, you're basically the reason I started playing Pokemon since I saw one of your videos. Dude, that is like, I'm honored to hear that, and I hope you're enjoying the game, dude. I always say, like, I had no idea that I would ever when I started my PokeMMO YouTube, I had two goals. I wanted to entertain veteran players and help new players. I never expected, it was not on my radar, to bring new players into the game. That was not something I ever thought was possible. I believe so, Remo. It might be 11 technically, Remo. I could be wrong. Dude, going for your first shiny is a ton of fun. It's a unique feeling. It's very tough, but once you get it, you know. Yeah, no, and no worries. The thought, I appreciate it, Smooth, you know. Shinies, in terms of like Pokeyen cost of shinies are never like, because the problem is buying shinies isn't like, what's it called? It's not worth, it's just not many people, people don't really buy shinies. What's it called? I'm trying to think of to like collect them. It's not really a thing that's done very much, you know. Yeah, most people are buying shinies to breed with their OT shinies. Yeah, OT shiny collecting is much, because OT shinies, it means that you put in the effort. It means that you put in the like time and effort in Pokeyen to get them. Whereas if someone just has like a non-OT shiny they bought off the GTL, it's possible they just swiped mom's credit card, got, you know, RP vouchers, sold those for Pokeyen, and then bought a shiny, which people don't really. I kind of like it in PokeMMO. I think people can be too harsh. But I also think that it's good to differentiate more time and effort put into something versus a possible credit card. So I mean, it's the same thing in RuneScape, right? If you see like a noob with like a Bandos chest plate, you're like, oh, this guy credit card swiped, right? Mom's credit card goes hard sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. You know, all shinies are cool. It's just that getting Pokeyen to buy a shiny just is so much easier than OT hunting, you know, which is not really necessarily a bad thing, but it's more like if you put more time and effort into something, people just find it more respectable. Though, you know, people like seeing others work hard. I feel like that's all it really comes down to. Yeah, I'm also, yeah, like, even, like, in terms of, I'll do, like, expert lores and certain things, but, like, I don't even want to use my Leppas right now, if possible. I'd rather say, I want to save as much Pokeyen right now as possible for the most part, prepping for Christmas, right? Like, there's another event coming up. People were, you know, oh, Patrouski, you know, use your cash stack during the, don't be afraid to use your cash stack for things during the Halloween event. But I was like, well, you know, I know I'm leveling a lot of Pokemon. I could just buy whatever, but like I want to save yen because the Halloween event is not, you know, my whole cash stack isn't just for the Halloween event. It's for the event season. There's 2 more events coming up, right? Dude, I love it's really cool. I'm excited to see. There's so much room for innovation like that in PokeMMO Catfish. We haven't really seen someone like pop off with like an Iron Man series. Like, I love that we have Rocket, you know, Rocket doing his Kanto, like, region locked. Like, that's fucking awesome. There is so much to explore in PokeMMO in terms of like self-inflicted challenges like that. We still have so much to learn. It's crazy. Yeah, for sure. No, this is definitely something to consider, and it's super true, Turtle. And it's a big reason why I was still very frugal with my money during the Halloween events, even though I'd spent so much time prepping all this Pokeyen like for the Halloween event, right? But like, I knew that there were still 2 more events on the way, so I still leveled my own Pokemon, and I still, like, you know, did certain things to save Pokeyen, right? But so Turtle said a lot of event market behavior, post-event market behavior is people trying to recover from overextending on investments. Yes, people prepped, you know, 20 million Pokeyen and then spent like 15 of it during the event and didn't make as much back. 5 mil is not nearly enough for the Christmas event and for the Lunar New Year event. Like, you have to make sure not to overextend. I always try to tell people, yeah, you want to, if you prepare 20 mil, that 20 mil has to last you 3 events, not just Halloween. Don't get overexcited and blow through it. It's good to even set a floor. This is a good advice for people heading into the Christmas event. Set a base floor of like, I will not go lower. Let's say you have 20 million Pokeyen. You may want to set a floor of 10 million. Like, I will not go below 10 million. Like, that's my floor. I want to have at least 10 million going into the Lunar New Year event, right? So that's my floor, right? Having a floor ahead of time, preparing ahead of time, is really, really important to make safe financial decisions in PokeMMO. All this dumb financial talk for an MMO video, kind of funny, but MMOs are so financially and market based, you know. On 12 shovels, yeah. I mean, that's good. Hopefully hopefully you didn't overextend, and that's just like a good buy-in for you. That's not too much yen. I feel like it's a good, you know, place to be at. I feel like that's just good, you know. I try to, I mean, the more the better. That's the really boring answers. I don't think you need 20 mil just for Christmas. I feel like that's a lot, honestly. You can, the more the better, right? But you don't need it. Dude, like, as dumb as it sounds, like, Darth, I don't know if it's a meme, but I totally believe you. Like, MMOs, like, unironically, like, obviously IRL markets are different, but like, they're a pretty good foundation to learn, like, market stuff. Like, it's really interesting. I love MMO markets. Are so yeah, that's fucking awesome. I wasn't sure, Darth. I think that's super fucking cool, dude. That's super cool. Nice work, dude. That's all I can say. Like, that's fucking amazing. Like, that's so cool. But I'm sleeving some magic cards down here, off screen a little bit. Nice little unstable mountain. What else can I show? Can't show too many cards because I'm making decks for people for Christmas. So I don't want people, if anybody's watching, to get too much of a sneak peek of what I'm building them. I think having around 10 mil for each event, plus other, there's like maybe like 10 mil on top of some RP, like 2,000 RP is nice. Like if you want to get like one of every single thing in an event, about 20 mil, you know, is good, right? I mean, dude, sometimes that's yeah, dude, yeah. On the Kaiju Vanity, I have to double check it. That's probably not something I don't think I've followed that. It's the one I'm thinking of. Is that like the Tyranitar? Yeah, it's the Tyranitar stuff. Dude, I don't know this market. I'm gonna be honest. This is not a market I've followed. I've seen, yeah, I'd have to just like, yeah. I'd have to just, oh, I went to the wrong location. Fuck, I'll just leave. I'd have to go check like PokeMMO Hub and try to learn about it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that because I play the game a ton, I know everything about it. I haven't followed that market, you know. It's a good question though. Okay, Rocky Beach. Eating octopus right now. I mean, I haven't had like too much. I've mostly just had calamari. I think I've tried like a fresh octopus, little like squid. Not even, I might have been squid actually. And I don't know if it probably has a taste difference there, right? I love calamari. I mean, calamari is pretty like tame in terms of octopus, but it's super, super good. Oathbreaker deck. That's something I haven't, dude. That's cool. I haven't heard, you know, much. That's really, really cool. I love those kind of formats. Yeah, like that's, Kuroshi's a really good example. Kuroshi says, I aim for 60 mil each event, but there, like Kuroshi is like top 1%, like top 0.1%. Like Kuroshi is truly like up there in top tiers of PokeMMO gamers. Like that is not your average player, yeah. But it's good perspective. Some people prepare 1 to 3 million Pokeyens. Some people prepare 10 mil. I prepare about 20 to 30. Like, yeah, it really depends, right? There's no wrong answer. Obviously, the more you can prepare, the better. It's really just like how, for your skill level and for your like time put in the game, like how much can you spare, right? How much Pokeyen can you make per hour? How much time do you have to play? There's no someone who is really busy, has kids, has a wife, has a 9-to-5 job. If you can prepare 5 mil before the event, that might be fucking amazing, right? Like that might be like really, really good. You might have worked very, very hard for that, given like the time you have access to and the Pokeyen methods you have, right? But someone might be able to prepare like 20 or 40 mil a lot easier, you know. It really depends, right? It also depends on like how far you start prepping. This is why I always tell people to start prepping for event season in like fucking September. Like don't wait, or August even. I start prepping for event season in August. Like you really do, like money making methods start getting worse and worse as the closer you get to events. Because people are saving as not spending as much. Oh no, the gamble all with the 5,000 shuckles lost. I'm sorry, Jakes. Mostly just prep for Poke. I've talked about it a lot in stream recaps and throughout this stream, Byron. Short answer, really just prepare Pokeyen. Like that's, we just have no idea what this event is gonna be. Preparing Pokeyen is the catch-all answer. Oh no, Little Flame. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I'm sorry, dude. I fucking love this song. Kind of like whimsical, like tavern style. What is this from? Super Mario Odyssey, Shiveria Town. This song's a banger. What music? Question mark. Is that gonna be? I'm predicting. Predicting, chat. Pre-read. The Pangu is our holiday surprise. Quick reminder, whoever gifts the most amount of subs today, or we could do donates on PayPal as well. That's probably better to encourage. But I don't know, gifting subs is cute. Now, if you donate to me on PayPal, I get more money, but gifting subs is cute because it's more in the spirit of Christmas, right? It's more of like I like that. Whoever gifts the most YouTube memberships or Twitch subs, gets to name the penguin until he's gone, until like January something. He'll probably be here for a long time unless he pops. We'll have some there's mostly Christmas music at the moment, John. I don't know if there's any Croc stuff at the moment. Hey, Tom, I'll take that, dude. That's a pretty damn good gift. Pretty not bad gift if you ask me, dude. Oh my goodness. Jedge Guns is going for a massive gamba here with 11k shuckles. Ooh, to possibly gamble away. Oh no, everybody's gambling away their shuckles. Invest your shuckles, guys. Play it safe. Play it smart. L's everywhere, yeah. I think there's more of a chance that you lose than win. PJ sneaks in a big gamba before. Oh my god. Wait, all these wins. What the fuck? That was 5 wins. 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5 gamba wins back. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Bro, the Streamlabs bot just caught the Christmas spirit. That was actually crazy. Oh my god, and then Cav loses 18,000. No, to break the... Oh my... Guys, no. Don't gamble after the 5 win streak. Oh no. Oh, there goes... Oh, jeez. Diffuse shuckles. Oh, 7, boys. Oh, 7 for the losses. A lot of people doubled up there. Turtle, Aladdin, Privacy... PJ went up to 10k. That was a cool one. Oh, man. Guys, be careful with your gamble alls. Gamble alls. 5 win streak into 5 loss. I mean, at least it's fair. At least that's... Oh, 6 losses. Uh-oh. Oh, 7. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure it's more likely. Yeah, gambling all. Bro, Cav gamble alled 17k, 18k points almost after a 5. No, that was so... Oh, that was so heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. There goes Ninja's 5 shuckles down the drain. How will he ever recover? That's a brutal loss. Oh, we only lost 1k. That's good at least. Okay, Nappy God fixes the losing streak to double up to 8k. And Music loses a ton. Oh no, boys. Oh no, dude. One day I'll maybe get a YouTube bot or something, John Doe. We'll see. Which is just, it's nice that Twitch points are built in now. For a long time, Twitch points weren't built in. That's why we have like third-party bots or whatever. One's kind of a banger. Gamble all. Okay, Fever doubles up to be over the 1k mark. But after Tunicore loses 3,700. Oh, geez. What's up? It's Worm. How you doing today, dude? Good morning. I guess it's 2 p.m. It's still morning for gamers. I think that's fair. Anything prior to like 6 p.m. is still good morning, probably, right, guys? I'm 80k dry. Hopefully your shiny rate shouldn't affect mine and vice versa, dude. Good luck to you. Good luck to you on your shunt. But you don't have to take down others to succeed. Let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind. I think if you type was it exclamation mark points? Exclamation mark points or something like that. Tuna. Dude, don't be... Hey, no, you never have to apologize for... You guys are not like... You guys know that you don't have to legally watch the stream, right? You guys aren't forced to be here, right? Pretty sure. Wait, is anybody forced to be here? Raise your hand. Like, you do not have to apologize to leave the stream, Josh. You have a fantastic day. Hopefully your dentist appointment goes well. Me, I am... Okay, no, okay. Well, wait, now you're all... Wait a minute. Now, nobody, let the record show, nobody is being paid, some of your PayPals, or forced to be here, okay? I promise you guys that, okay? But I want it, I know, you're very sweet, Josh. Just don't ever, I don't want someone to feel bad for not watching a stream. That just gets, that's silly. Look at Fellis. Fellis does not gamble. Bro's got the points. Bro's been stocking up the points. I'm not gonna, I know you're not even getting paid to be here. What's the point? They're just fake points that exist for the sake of a little chat game, Cybor. I'm court ordered to watch. Yo, privacy, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. Thank you for the Prime. I really fucking appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful or entertaining enough to be worthy of that above and beyond support. Thank you so much, dude. My Safari game is over temporarily. You should be, I think, exclamation mark leaderboard. You can see my wife might be rank 1, which is very wholesome. Yeah, I think Aboja might be rank 1. Speaking of, guys, it might be time for a good quick 5-minute stretch break. I'm gonna go bother my wife. I'm gonna go drink some water and just stretch my legs. I think it's good every 2 hours or so. Stream is not close to ending. Don't worry, we're not ending anytime soon, but I do want to go just a quick stretch break. So I'll see you guys in 2 to 5 minutes. I'll be back very, very quick. Take a quick stretch break, grab water, stretch your legs. I'm gonna go annoy my wife as a good husband should. I'll see you guys very, 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 very soon. Do-do-do. All right. We are back, boys. We are so back. You see these Sour Patch Kids, fellas? This represents your mom, okay? You know what I do to her? So good. All right, do you get it? Okay. Back to Lapras. God damn it, privacy. Can you please explain? Nope. Bro, Sour Patch Kids are so good. That's actually, they're like one of my favorite candies. They're actually so good. I cannot explain. If you didn't get it, better luck next time. No way to explain that. I'm gonna be honest. No, okay, yeah. Nothing to explain there. You eat my mom, something like that. Oh, I can't explain that. No, my wife came in asking for an explanation. You gonna punch me? No! Ow! You didn't get that close. Okay, Rumel explained it. Wait a minute. Hold up. Pat, when does Halloween end? Bro, we got a penguin on stream. Halloween is... That shit's dead. That shit's well over, okay? It is Christmas time. Bring back Boner. Wait, want to see something funny? You can't see him. But Boner is actually right next to the penguin, just off camera with a Santa hat on. But I just like couldn't fit him. I couldn't fit him in the background. But he's there. Swap them? No, the penguin. No, the penguin is more important. Boner is more important. No, you guys will have to learn to love the Pengu. Okay. Now the Pengu will be named. Quick reminder. I know this can be like fucking like factor type beat. Quick reminder. Whoever gifts the most subs today gets to name the penguin at the end of the stream. Right now, 5 is the most gifted by Koobster. Will he be victorious? Will he get to name the Pengu? Who's to say? Who's to say? Thanksgiving event? We've never really seen that at PokeMMO, so I'm not really. We're skipping straight to... No, I love Thanksgiving. I'm excited, but we're skipping straight to what's it called? Someone said name it Christmas Boner, which is... The reason Boner worked was because it was a skeleton. Like, Christmas Boner, probably fine, but I do have to draw a line somewhere. Call her Bonette. Old Saint Dick. I mean, Dick is a name. So like Richard, right? So like technically, I mean, I would allow that. Christmas, okay, Christmas Peen might not be allowed. Because that, like, what's the excuse there? You're just trying to, come on. Oh my God, no, dude, that is super one day I will just try to have it, Slave. That is super Doom. Let me just call you Doom. That is super fair, dude. The idea at all is very cool. I have not done Jimmy runs since update. I don't think I've said it's as efficient. I think from what I've heard, it's 1 to 2 Jimmy runs slower. It seems to have been, it got buffed with teleporters being added about 8 months ago or about a year ago, and then nerfed slightly with this. So it seems to be about what it used to be about a year ago or so. Hey Pat, wanted to thank you for all your helpful videos. I just did my first bot trading, got complimented on trading fast. Dude, nice. That's like, I try to always give compliments to people who, because it matters a lot. Like Dittobots buyers really appreciate fast trades. Dude, nice work, man. I mean, that's all you, dude. I'm happy to hear my videos could hopefully be helpful, but it's also your hard work. And like PokeMMO is just hard work and effort, you know? And game knowledge. And like, I can hopefully provide as much game knowledge as possible over my years of experience, but I can't provide time and effort. You guys put that, you know, you put in that work, right? You do 2 out of 3. And you also learn a lot of game knowledge over time, you know? Also put in the time and effort to learn the game knowledge. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know about that. That might not be up for an option, AO6. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think a lot, which I haven't tested it, so maybe, you know, I haven't tested gym runs. I'm not really worried about it. I've heard it is route dependent. I've heard it is very route dependent. Dude, there's so many people. I really appreciate that, Joan Fusion. All the kind comments. Thank you guys so much. I do what I did in the test, but obviously issues. Also just, I mean, learning. I'll have to learn the new thing as well, you know. What about the time and the effort to meme in the chat? I mean, it takes time and effort and energy to create good memes in chat. That is true. That is true. Yeah, it's very possible Jimmy runs get nerfed. I'm also just not opposed to a Jimmy run nerf. I'm also just not sure. I have to do testing, you know. I'll have to do testing. Single encounters. Yeah, no, yes, no. That's a great question, Dabby. So yeah, when you're single encountering, you're the ×5 horde that you encounter wildly while single encountering do have a chance to be secret shiny, if that makes sense. While doing the gyms, yeah, no. I mean, there are strats I feel like that make you do that. I mean, to some extent, obviously, hard mode. If you learn it, it's fine, but. Brazil nuts contain high doses of. I don't know anything about. I have no idea. I know. I mean, if you want a food fearmonger thing, I mean, I can tell. I mean, this one's just true from my understanding. I only learned it from an Adam Ragusia, you know, YouTube video. But people underestimate how like quote unquote dangerous like drinking. I know, what was it, Moscow mules? Moscow mules are made in traditionally copper cups, and it depends on how fast you drink it or whatever. But like, doing drinks and doing food and copper stuff is like legit, like not like you can just within one Moscow mule you can get enough copper poisoning to be like throwing up. Now it depends on how slow / how fast you drink it, so I don't want you people to like, it's fine if you have a Moscow mule and it feels cool on the lips and it feels good to like what's it called, just drink a Moscow mule in 5 to 15 minutes. But if you're someone who's very slow at drinking and you let a Moscow mule sit for like 1 to 2 hours, you literally do get enough copper poisoning sucked into the drink that you can start throwing up. So it's like hilariously, it's like it's very crazy how common using copper stuff is, but not super common, mostly for Moscow mules, but it's like underratedly toxic is what I would say. But also, I don't want to. Also, the meme is you're already drinking alcohol. You're already literally ingesting poison into your body for fun, quote unquote. Like, you know, it's not like oh no, like, you know, I don't know, different kind, but it is something to yeah. It's so copper is a poison. Yeah, yes, that I don't know if it's most. I could be wrong. Some copper cups. I just don't know, to be fair. Yeah, so Tanner says, I still see a lot of, at least where I live, I still see a lot of Moscow mules served in copper cups, but the lining prevents it, absolutely. Yeah, a different metal on the inside. Yeah, people got it. There you go. It's really interesting. It's really interesting, E-Boss. What's up? What are you laughing at? Apologies. Are you laughing at apologies? Casey quotes apologies. My wife quotes apologies IRL. Every single day she says my apologies. Bro, you're cooked. W wife. I have no idea, right? It's very possible, Rizo. That's the one little nugget of information I have. The bartender here. Bartending seems like one of those fucking, like, I always say mixology and bartending seems like such a sick job. Obviously, it's like so stressful and like probably annoying at times. Like having to deal with annoying customers would suck. But it also seems like a ton of fun. Like super interesting. Really big high highs and low lows would be my guess, or like big positives and negatives. Just got a shiny Litwick? Dude, congratulations, Cross. Congrats, dude. How many, what's shiny is that? Like, how many shinies do you have? What number is that for you? Litwick's a fantastic one, dude. Congratulations. What are your thoughts on Dono being a scam? True and real. My thoughts are you either get a shiny or you don't. There you go. Stretch Alpha. I did forget to check the Tentacruel and Kanto. I forgot. Fucking cold though. -4. -4 Celsius? What's -4 Celsius to Fahrenheit? What is that? Like 20 something? 24 degrees? 24 degrees is pretty cold. Especially with like wind chill. Wind chill 24 will bite you. I think once you reach like 20 Fahrenheit, it's pretty cold for me. Quite cold. Can't be wearing no t-shirt and shorts for sure. True, it's true and real, Junk. It is true. Oh, that's so sad, Mist. I'm so sorry. That's rough. That is tough, dude. This house has a wind chill of -20. I keep all the fans on, and if you're freezing cold, I can get you a blankie, or we can turn the thermostat up if you want. Casey's also just sick right now, so you can do whatever you want for the comfortable temperature, sweetie. Yeah, wait, that's cute. Can I show stream? I got my wife this present recently. I should be saving these presents for when I go 60K dry, but I guess I just like getting you presents. Who would have thought? I got her this otter stuffed animal that has like a little heating bag inside. So you pull the heating bag out and you heat it up in the microwave, and then you have like a warm stuffed animal. His little smile. His smile is really like get it on. There you go. He's a cute little guy. Pat is trying to fridge his wife. Yeah, and I'm trying to freezer your mom. True. Okay, come on. Don't fuck the otter off camera. What are you doing? You're fucking psycho. You're crazy. You're psycho, bro. You're actually so insane. Whatever. Anyways. My wife is saying I'm lying. She wasn't fucking it. She was just pretending it was her dick. What the fuck? Your Twitch chat has warped you. I'm just outing you. Because it's fun. It's good for... I'm outing you for content. That's the reality. This is what all streamers do. Based. Oh, that's normal. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. Fuck, oh, that's normal is so good. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, okay, so yeah, that'd be weird, but yeah, that makes sense. That's, yeah. Everybody does that. Yeah. True. Actually true. Apologies. my apologies. Yo, actually real. Actually, it is a cute stuffed animal. You know what? It is a cute stuffed animal. Snowman's playing it. Yeah, we got some bangers, bro. Wait, does anybody know what? No one is gonna guess what this. If someone guesses what this song is from, I don't know, bro. Give him a big hug or something. Someone guess what this is from? It's just some generic thing, but there's music. Shut up. Now it changed songs. This song is quoted as being from Club Penguin. Holiday Medley, Christmas Piano Medley. Club Penguin. Kingdom Hearts is a good guess. Who added this? Wait, what is this? Chat? Brat? Oh, yeah. I get it now. It's like chat, but in the Brat font. Yeah. That's a global emote? No way. You have the penguin, ooh, a kith? The problem is, I would rather punch him. The problem, okay, I can't even punch this penguin. This penguin is not as stable as Boner. Boner, like, stands up on his own pretty easily. This penguin is so difficult to get, it falls down. What is a penguin? Wait, what? this guy. Haven't you seen Happy Feet? What do you mean? What's a hello? Happy. I'm sorry. What? Happy Feet is a good movie. My wife said Happy Feet sucks. I like Happy Feet. He's just different. Sorry you hate people for being unique. You just want people to conform. You just want people to conform, sweetie. That's what it is. That's why you don't like Happy Feet. He wants to fucking dance. Happy Feet also makes me cry. Bro, oh my god. Dude, I sobbed recently. I didn't realize. Growing up, I didn't give a fuck. Dude, I cry so much at movies nowadays. It's funny. Growing up, I would cry I was a big crybaby. But now I don't cry much at all. But I cry so much at movies. Bro, recently, me and my wife watched Lilo and Stitch. I was fucking sobbing, bro. During the ugly duckling fucking shit with Stitch. Bro, oh my god. I sobbed while watching Lilo and Stitch. I think that might be my favorite Disney movie. Lilo and Stitch is so good. Oh, dude, it's so... Lilo and Stitch is actually 100 times sadder as an adult. It's actually so sad. But it's so good, obviously. But, yo, Surf's Up is really fucking good, I will say. Is Surf's Up better than Happy Feet? It probably is, but that doesn't mean Happy Feet's bad. I didn't watch... Okay, I didn't watch Surf's Up until I was an adult. Surf's Up is really good and really interesting. What's up, Legendary? How you doing, dude? Lilo and Stitch is so good, dude. I haven't seen Brother Bear in I'll have to rewatch that. Lilo and Stitch is fucking goated, dude. Wait, that's crazy. Dude, I fucking love... Yeah. I will say, we watched Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch gets a glitch. And the first 90% of that movie is hot garbage. The first 90% of that movie is nothing fucking... It's a 1 hour movie. Less than an hour and a half. It's really fucking weird. It feels like not a movie. How do you take Lilo and Stitch, such a amazing spin-off, and then or not spin-off, franchise, and then do this really shitty second movie? But even then, even Lilo and Stitch 2, the first 90% is actual hot dog shit, but then I still sobbed during the last 10% because it was so good. The setup was so bad, but I still cried because it was I fucking love Hoodwinked. Oh my, you have no idea how many times I've talked about Hoodwinked with my wife. Hoodwinked is so underrated. Dude, my wife, you need to watch Hoodwinked, sweetie. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's what's it about? It's a retelling of Red Riding Hood and all these mythological things. It's really good. It's psycho. It's just really weird is what I'll say. It's a very weird movie. Stitch is based. Lilo's sister can get it though. Bro, what? Hello? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I don't know. It's just unhinged to say. You gotta hear me out. Cake or whatever. Peru. What kind of candles are those? Wait, what candles? Bro, lighting a candle. Oh, do you have a lighter? I need to find the lid for this. I lost the lid for this candle. This is my favorite. Bro, this is giving Christmas to me. This is my favorite candle I've ever owned, bro. It actually is the best smelling candle. My wife, did you be for Christmas 2 years ago or some shit? This candle is also so strong. I've never lit in it. It has dust in it. That's kind of gross. Sorry. I've never lit this candle. It's so strong that if I just have it open next to me on my desk, I can smell it. It's fucking... So I'm just constantly... Every day on stream, I'm just constantly fucking taking shots of zebra cake whiffs. It's so good. God damn, what a good candle. I lost the lid, though. I need to find it. Eat the candle? Shut up. Over the Hedge had one of the best PS2 games. That game was banger. Shots of zebra cake? I would if I could, dude. What's up, Smooge? It smells so good, Karoshi. Little Debbie candle, it's so American. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Do. Okay, I want to move on from... I like doing this thing for 1 hour, this thing for 1 hour, etc., etc. So I kind of like We're gonna move on from Lapras after this trip. Anybody have any suggestions? I'm looking for like Christmassy things to do. There's honestly just not that many Christmassy things to do in PokeMMO. That's the honest, like, you know, I feel like there's not that much. I love whatever your beliefs are, Legendary. I fucking love Christmas. I think it's super fun. I really do enjoy it. I don't consider myself that kind of person, but I growing up I also didn't like Christmas, but now I love Christmas as an adult. Being able to do whatever the fuck you want, take the positives. Dress up as Santa and give wait, that's kind of funny. Executor is literally a Christmas tree. Is it? It's like a palm tree. Wait, what? Is it? What do you mean? Is it a palm tree? Like a coconut tree? Wait, Mist, you might be cooked. Wait a minute. What do you mean Christmas tree? I love you so much. Isn't this like a coconut tree? You might actually be cooked, but I love you. Coconut tree, coconut. I mean, should we change the to coconut tree? I'm down. That would probably be better than a fucking pine tree. Not that I dislike pine trees, but like, yo, we should get a coconut tree this year. That sounds bomb. How are we gonna get one? I don't know. The store? Duh. I don't know. Does Home Depot have a coconut tree? Probably. Lowe's or Home Depot. One of them's gotta have a coconut tree for sure. We go to Florida, drive to Florida, pick up a coconut tree. My wife's asking me, how is Lapras Christmas? What do you mean, bro? It's ice. Ice type. There's not that many Christmas shunts. I'm trying my best out here. I'm fighting for my life. Okay, Delibird costs Lapras. I want to do a free shunt. Delibird costs Lapras. What was the other ones? Snorunt costs Lapras. It cost me 500 yen. It's fucking cheap. I love my wife being live Twitch chat. Instead of pine needles falling on my floor making a mess, coconut can fall from the tree and kill me. That honestly is banger. Obama Snorunt, that shit costs Lapras, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a free Obama Snow or Snorunt shunt. How to get surf in Unova? I don't know. I would just Google that. I'm really sorry. I just don't know off the top of my head. Sneasel costs Lapras, I'm pretty sure. Dude, yeah, fuck. It's so far, Karoshi. Executor is literally an if you think Executor is, you might, I'm sorry. Oh my god, we need an optometrist in chat ASAP. Executor is not a Christmas tree. What? That is the craziest. We need to get a Christmas tree, by the way. I'm just saying. That's cool. You can do it. Do the shiny form? That does not make it more of a... What? Never been to Florida? I haven't. I gotta go, boys. We gotta go. Do people use coconut trees in Florida? I mean, I'm down. I like the idea of a coconut tree being a Christmas tree. I mean, that's cool. I'll have to test it at some point, Jerry. My house already has 4 Xmas trees up. My mother is not... Bro, your mother is obsessed with more than just Christmas trees. With my tree. Okay, that's 4 up is crazy. What the... I don't know, fucking Smooge lived on an estate where he could fucking fit 4. That's fucking awesome, dude. Holy shit. More power to you, bro. Oh my god, that's awesome. Bro, I gotta fucking... That's so sick. What's up, Wild Spot? How you doing today? We're having a good Christmas time, dude. Giant Chasm Cave? But isn't that... I'll have to see where that... How far is that from a PC? Burn Lapras for the... I don't want to burn Lapras right now if possible. Beat the gym at the airport. I don't know what... The airport is... He's not wrong. I knew exactly what he meant. He means Mr. Alton City. But I love... There's something really funny about go beat the airport in Pokemon. It's very funny. You nailed it though. You totally nailed it. Dude, I'm in the Christmas spirit, boys. Hatred each room. That's fucking awesome. That's so based. Oh god, it's so cool. I fucking love. We don't have a single. We have a small pink Christmas tree right now. Can I show them one as an example? One in the box. No, I don't want to. If you want to, it's up to you. I don't want to break it or anything. We have a really small one set up. We need to go. We have a small one in the garage that was given us as a present. We need to go set up. Oh fuck, that's next up, boys. That's next up. But the Lennox penguin. I guess it kind of does look like. Isn't the Lennox just a penguin? I mean, it's. I guess technically any penguin is a Lennox penguin. Oh, fuck up. This is the Christmas tree we currently have that my wife made. So don't bully it. My wife made it. Okay. I think it's cute. It's supposed to be like a very colorful. Like it's pink. It's got candy canes. It's got these cute little like monochromatic little. Are they French bulldogs? French bulldog ornaments. It's just a cute little. It's a girly pop tree. She has her girly pop tree. I've got my gamer tree. Wait, could you grab the pillow I got? Bro, we went on a shopping trip recently. I have not been shopping IRL in a fucking long time. And me and my wife, we did some rounds the other day for Christmas. Not Christmas colors. We'll do a big like real tree as well. Nothing says Christmas like getting drunk and arguing with family. Hell yeah, brother. That's the true experience. Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right, are you guys ready? Wait, don't dox. Here you go. Wait. Okay. Do you guys want to see why my wife doesn't let me buy? So that sounds harsh. My wife discourages me from buying things for the home sometimes because she, you know, I don't really care. She has a specific style. If you're married or have a, you probably know this, you probably understand this. She has a specific style. She has a specific way that things want to look, living, whatever. She has a vision. I don't really care that much. I don't have much of a preference, right? So whatever makes her happy, you know, it'd be like if like I wanted her gaming setup to look as, or like I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever, right? Okay, look what I got. Okay, look at this. The point is, look at my style, boys. How good could you imagine an entire house like this, bro? It would be the best fucking house ever. It's so good. Glorp? What is Glorp? That would go hard. Exactly. Oh, Glorp's the alien cat. Perfect. This song reminds me of the Christmas, or the pizza song from Spider-Man 2. Man cave drip. Yo, the gamer room is gonna go sicko mode. This my streamer? What's up, Eevee? Psycho mode. We should change it to psycho mode. What if I put this over here? Here, now I've got... That's kind of chilling. I like the off camera so I can like panorama around to like other decor that people just can't see on camera. That's kind of funny. Oh, have fun. See you soon. Adult alien pet true based. Why are you safari hunting today? Are you sane, bro? You okay, bro? I just sounded fun. It just sounded like a Christmas miracle could happen, you know? Penguin racing music. Oh yeah, that sounds... That's, yeah. Kind of what this is, right? This is Cool Mountain Super Mario 64. Basically nailed it. I always say N64 is one of the few consoles I actually don't own. I really need to get one because like it's worth to have an... I'm not a huge N64 fan. A lot of people are, which I get. I feel like it's just like it's worth to have an N64 just for Pokemon Stadium. Like just it's kind of like the Wii. Like having at least having a Wii is worth it literally just to play Wii Sports. Because if you want to play Wii Sports, you've got to play Wii Sports. There's no like... There's no way to replace that feeling, right? Wii Sports is such a unique game. And I feel like Pokemon Stadium is the same way. If you want to play Pokemon Stadium, you've got to play Pokemon Stadium. And emulators just, I mean, they're fine, but like, I don't know. I like having that original hardware. So at some point, I'll get a N64. Wait, what's up, Soup? What I miss? Yeah, Sports Resort as well. Yeah. A Christmas miracle would be Pat getting a shiny in under 50,000 encounters. Yeah, that would be really, really nice. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even... Well, no, I wouldn't expect her to... Because the problem is, like... No, I wouldn't want her to get me. Because it's too expensive. The problem is, if I get an N64, I might as well get, like, a cool one. Or, like a fun color one. Or, like, a... What I often do is I get like lots of consoles. I wouldn't want her to get me because I just don't want her to like. I think you have to actually like. There's like some like it's like specific things I'd want. Yeah. Plus it's too expensive. I wouldn't want her to get me an N64 this Christmas. Very I wouldn't. I wouldn't drop hints like that, I guess. But I get it. It's kind of smart to do that. Maybe I should start. It depends on what kind of method you're doing, right, Saturn? So if you're doing single encounters, it's much slower than like ×5 hordes, for example. So it really just depends. All right, we're gonna finally leave Lapras. I'm gonna go check to see if the alpha is still there in Kanto. I probably missed it, but that's fine. I'm fully expecting to have missed it. If not, if it's still there, I mean, that's awesome. Where the fuck is Water Labyrinth? Hello, even I don't know where that's at. What is considered what? Oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Okay. We're gonna go just shiny check this. If it's shiny, we just Master Ball this. I don't think I got much cool last minute, but like the event, I mean, I love the event. Was great for me, man. I really enjoyed it, Manson. How are you doing, dude? What's up? What's up? Right, so we're gonna go shiny check this alpha. And then I'll probably go do some breeds for profit and see if there's any decent breeds right now for profit. Could go Shunt Delibird as well. Yeah, Mist. Oh, Mist, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Mist absolutely nailed it. Yeah, it really just depends. Why don't you just pop a repel? It's like farther than I expected. Slash like more. Yeah, I have to go to the west here. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's easy peasy. All right. Here's the Shalfa check, boys. No Shalfa today. One day, okay. If I keep going for it. Yeah, that miss was awesome. That was missed my goat. Real. Pronk is crazy profit right now. All right, we're gonna finally leave Lapras, boys. We spent about an hour and a half. I like doing like 1 hour segments of things in PokeMMO. So we started the stream off talking a little bit, and then we did 1 hour of XP training, 1 hour of Lapras shunting. Now I'm gonna head over to Island 4. Let's do a little bit of breeds for profit. We checked the Alpha Tentacruel every day. We try to check at least like 1 alpha on stream to see. Hopefully one day we'll get a Shalfa, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Speaking of Shalfas, I kind of want to do some like Alpha Delibird breeds if there's room for profit. We're gonna double check, of course, but it might be something interesting. I want to go check some alpha markets, check some and just see what is good for breeding for profit right now. So I mentioned Conklater might be kind of good. Thank you so much, Saturn, for the Twitch sub, dude. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much, Saturn. Thank you, dude. Next alpha is a Shalfa Copium. Always Copium. Always Copium. That was all thanks to Mist as well. I really appreciate that, Saturn. Okay, so we have our... Let's put our ice shinies away. This actually goes here. Here. Boom, boom. Okay, perfect. Let's grab our Chandelure. Someone's leaf blowing outside, so sorry if you hear any, like, loud noise or whatever, but they're just doing their job, so what are you gonna do? Apologies, but at the same time, you know, they're just doing their job. So I don't know, not a big deal, right? Let's go ahead and grab Chandelure. Let's I kind of want to do one at some point. I feel like doing a Sevi Islands guide wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be too long or whatever. I have it on my plans to do one at some point. Dude, that's I mean, that's some fucking epic story type shit, Manson. That's very, very cool, dude. Congratulations. That's a really cool story, man. That is a super cool story. Let's go check. First things first. What are alpha Delibirds at? Cheapest alpha Delibirds around 42k. What egg group is this thing in? Water A field. This thing's double attack IVs, which is not great. This one's 45k. This one's kind of interesting. Okay, we could maybe do something with this. Let's see if I were to buy this egg group, water A, male. Get rid of. Let's do 20 plus in the other stats as well, maybe. Back field. 62k. What if I were to boom boom? It'll be about 120k to breed these. To create something worth around... Okay. Okay, I might have found a breed for some profit. So looking at a Water A male egg group breeder with these stats costs around 170k. Now, what I was looking at was we're gonna go back to, let's buy the breeder first. So first, we were looking at Water A / field egg group breeders that are male. So we found this one for 62k, this Dugong. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. I'm gonna calc all this so we can just show you guys on the Windows calculator. So 62k is our initial cost for that breeder. Now we also saw Alpha Delibird. The reason we're buying this is we saw a Delibird. Hopefully someone didn't snipe it from me. That would suck, but what are you gonna do? That's part of streaming. Thankfully it didn't get sniped. We're gonna go grab that Delibird for 45k. So now we spent plus 45k, and then we're also gonna spend 20k on braces. So boom, 127k. We're gonna grab these really quick. We're also gonna spend 5k to make it male, to make it more valuable as a breeder. So 130. This is not much. Like, there's not gonna be much profit here. After the GTL listing fee, I'm probably profiting like 10k on this. However, it'll by far be the cheapest breeder for these stats, so it'll be pretty decent. It'll be a pretty easy-ish sale as well. I didn't realize I still had pumpkin goodie bags in the mail. Let's go claim these. Sure, my investments. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's a wow. Okay. Well, I had a few million Pokeyen just in the GTL, I guess. Okay. So I'm mostly just doing this to like have a chance at breeding a super special Christmas miracle Shalfa. A Delibird Shalfa would be one of my, dream Shalfas. So we're basically just breeding for slight profit. I'm probably only making like 10 to 20k profit on this after the fee and such. Or breeding for slight profit while also giving us a chance at a Shalfa. So I really enjoy breeds like this. We're going to pick up that brace, pick up this brace, put the HP brace on the Dugong, special defense brace on the Delibird, go show you guys in the daycare man what this breed looks like. The dream is to one day do enough of these to where it comes out Shalfa. Go see though. 3 times 31, 20 plus the other stats. We are going to pay for this to be female, which is going to cost, or sorry, male. Pay for this to be male, which is going to cost 5 more K, but it's worth it for Pokeyen. We're going to go through this breed. Yup, this is totally fine. Yeah, should be good. Okay. So I'll go ahead and get this for 132k spent. I should be able to sell it for around 160k or so. Once again, around 10 to 15k profit, but breeding for profit while also having a chance at a super rare dream Shalfa, in my book, is pretty good. You can acquire any Pokemon, any shiny through a hatch. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Every time you breed a Pokemon, it still has that 1 out of 30,000 roll. Well, privacy, I'm going to be relisting this for profit, right? Versus Lapras would just be consumed, That's such a cool story, Manson. Yo, thank you for that link. Missed. Okay. Yeah, the main way you hunt for shiny alphas is via breeding, but it's really expensive unless you do breeds for profit. Probably not, E-Boss, because I have to stick to copyright-free stuff, and video game Christmas music is the best way to do that. You can DM me suggestions on Discord, and I'll try to check them out off stream, but I won't be taking live suggestions on stream, personally, no. Okay, so while that egg is cooking, let's go check. We could do like alpha vanillites. I don't know if there's much profit there is the only problem. What's the cheapest? Just for the shits and giggles, what's the cheapest? The cheapest Shalfa right now is 26 mil in a Jinx. Tentacruel, Quillfish. Quillfish is very cool to me. Quillfish is super cool. Pinsir, that's cool, dude. There's only 56 Shalfas on the GTL. It's pretty interesting. They're really, really rare. The Blissey. I would have kept it a chance. It's crazy to make it a Blissey. Chansey is, in my opinion, very cool. Espeon. There's so many cool ones, dude. It's always shocking to me how like, let's check next let's check on the Eevee alpha market. It's always shocking to me like how cheap the Eevee alpha market is, especially like when you can like breed for a Shalfa Eevee. To be fair, this is actually more expensive than they usually are. I feel like alpha Eevees are usually around like 40k a piece. They've actually kind of gone up. I've seen alphas, like Eevee alphas, be really cheap for a really long time. So I wonder if someone's Shalfa hunting one specifically and like bought a bunch of them up. I'm not totally sure, but some of them have particle effects over here. That's kind of cool. This kind of tells me that someone is trying to, yeah. But this one's not bad. Modest. Ooh, this would be kind of expensive breed is the only problem. Modest, 30 special attack. I almost want to buy this. Particle effect. Just kind of expensive. I got one for 60k. Obviously, this one's missing all the stats, but mild. These ones are missing stats. This one's missing. These two are missing hidden ability access. You want to keep an eye out for mons like this who are missing hidden ability access. It's kind of a red flag. It's usually worth a bit less. I'm gonna go ahead since this is also 60k. This is also 60k for stats plus bold nature. I'm gonna buy this one and just see what I can do. I'm not now. Normally I would tell people to pre-price check to see before you do a breed if it's a breed for profit. Since I'm decently experienced on breeding for profit, I'm gonna take the risk. I feel like I can probably make some profit on this. I'm gonna buy this Eevee. The only problem with breeding Eevees is now you need an Alpha Ditto. Alpha Dittos are the best way to breed Eevees, since you would need a female Alpha Eevee. Otherwise, are really expensive. So I'm gonna need a Ditto here. We've got 31 HP, 31 special attack. I kind of want to keep the bold nature if possible, which would involve like, okay, this is kind of tough. This is where it gets tough. Let's do like 20 plus special defense here so we can roll it up and just keep these stats maybe. Let's do 20 plus here. This is kind of a lot just to roll up. This one also has calm. Maybe I shouldn't worry about bold nature. Can be really good. Maybe I just shouldn't worry about nature at the moment. Let's just do IVs. Let's just focus on IVs. So let's go ahead and get 31 special defense on this thing. The special attack we'll ignore. Let's switch that actually out. So let's try this. It's probably cheaper, 88k-ish, so around the same. Not much retaining the stats as well, which is what's so tough here. Defense 20 plus. I'd like to get 20 plus here as well. But to be fair, these could high roll really well. Let's check back though. You want to check all the different options. 85k, 85k. This is cheaper than the other one. I think this is probably worth it actually. Probably buy this one just for like the highest speed roll plus defense roll. I like this combination. So 85k. This might not be a decent breed for profit. We're gonna have to just wait and see. There's my Delibird. We'll have to sell that off here in a quick sec. Let's get this Eevee going. So we need a special defense brace. I think I actually have one, so I'm gonna use braces when I have them. That on the Ditto will do special attack brace on the Eevee. And I spent a fair bit on this. So I spent, what was it? Is the trade log broken? 85. We'll calculate. This one might be for a loss, but I want to calculate it. This is just free balling. 85k for the Ditto plus the Eevee was what? I don't remember. 60k, right? 60k. So 60k for the Eevee. The 145k plus 2 braces. Now it's probably worth to pay for this to be female, but we're gonna double check. So without paying for gender, it's 165k cost. It's gonna be tough to make my money back on this one, but we'll see. Let's go see if I pay for it. If I pay for it to be female, it'll be more expensive, obviously, but it might be worth it. So let's check. Alpha. You can always just check before you go through with a breed. Let me go actually put the breed in first. Let's see what it looks like. So it comes out. It's looking 20 plus. It could high roll speed. You know, that's dependent. Let's just do bare minimum. What's the bare minimum cost that this Eevee will go for? We would do 31. It's 3 times 31. A 3 times 31 Eevee. Worst case scenario. Hopefully we high roll some other stats. Males would be worth 150k. However, the cheapest female is 388k. Oof. Now that's obviously 4 times 31, and so it's not comparable. However, it's probably super worth for me to go ahead, pay for this one to be female. Yes, it costs 21k more, so we're gonna add 21k here, but you go from breeding it at a loss to like sell it for 145, 150 to now breeding it at a profit of, I could probably sell this easily for like 220 to 240, maybe even 250, whatever, like somewhere in like that range of 220 all the way up to 300k. So it's at least breeding it for a really nice profit, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and go through with this. If the speed high rolls, that's where things get a lot better. There's only a 12.5% chance of an Eevee coming out female naturally. So you do want to pay for it if like female Eevees will save you a lot of money on the breeds. Wait, I don't even know what you're talking about, Danny. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Off topic, I'm trying to build a team for the off the ground. I have one solid teammate in the team. Trying to build it. This is a great question. I love this kind of question. Manson says, kind of off topic, but do you have any tips for someone trying to get a team off the ground? I have one other solid teammate in my team, and I'm trying to build it up better before the next event. This is a great question. As someone who co-led a team back in like 2015, it's been a long time, but honestly, the best way that I found the most genuine members was just messaging people at locations in game. If I saw someone shiny hunting at the same spot that I was at and they weren't in a team, I'd message them like, hey, like, what's up? Like, good luck on your shunt, right? And then maybe mention like, hey, like, I noticed you're not in a team. Are you looking to join one? Like, we're looking at blah, blah, blah. Like, say your goals, say like what you want to do, like just meeting people genuinely through experiences where they're doing the same activities. It's kind of the best way. You can also make a forum posts about your team. You can also check out Discords. You can check out in-game chats, channel chats, global chats, etc. Just make a list of like what you want your team to represent. Do you want yourself to be shiny hunting mostly? Maybe PvP, maybe a mixture of everything. Like, you want to be more competitive focused, more friendly. You do want there to be, it's almost like content creation. You want there to be a reason why someone would want to join your team and not someone else's. You want there to be like a specific, like, what's your team's shtick? What's your niche? What makes your team special? You want there to be something, right? It could just be the community that you foster. Like, it's every team has a different social environment, and just finding people who are like-minded and it help exacerbate and positively impact that social environment is a really good thing. So hopefully that helps. It's a great question. I think team building in PokeMMO is like a whole gameplay. Being a team leader or a guild leader, if you've ever been a guild leader in a game, you understand this. It's like a whole game in itself. It's really difficult. It's a lot of work, but it's really rewarding, and it's a lot of fun as well. Oh, I love that question. I don't know, that's a cool question to answer. I haven't answered in a long time. Let me, okay. I didn't see an egg animation. Let me double check to make sure yep, hatch animation is only shiny. Okay, so if you see a hatch animation, it means I got a shiny, boys. Let's go sell this Delibird. Water A is probably worth more. It's Sassy Nature as well, which is like actually relevant. Let's do 25 plus. Male. I kind of want to do Sassy. Like actually relevant. That's pretty comparable, but not quite. What did I spend on this? I don't remember. Get rid of this. And the cheapest one's 245k. I think 160 was the lowest I talked about, right? $180k would be super fair and pretty cheap. I might just do that to make it sell fast. I care about... Right, yeah, on to selling my Delibird. I care more about liquidity and about having Pokeyen in preparation for the event versus just making maximum profits. I could list this for higher and make more Pokeyen, but I think this is going to be about right. I think I spent, what did I spend on this Delibird? I could watch a clip back, but I'm pretty sure I spent, the Eevee I spent about 180k on. The Delibird I'm pretty sure I spent like, was it one? I have to double check. Yeah, like this Psyduck isn't even alpha, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with like, I'm selling this as a breeder, right? I think I spent like 140k breeding this, and I was planning to sell it for 160k for like a 10 to 15k cost. So yeah, yeah. So I spent 132k on this. Someone, thank you for checking privacy. 132k spent on this, and I'm also doing 9 in the listing fee. So I'm gonna end up making like 40k on this breed, which is honestly way better than I expected. And I care about selling it quicker at insta sold. It's underpriced. It's honestly cheap. I care about that liquidity. I just made 40k super easily while also going for a rare shiny. I care about that liquidity more than just trying to get maximum value during event season. I wouldn't normally care about that, but in the middle of November, I care about having that Pokeyen prepped for Christmas. Next up is the Eevee. Came out female. It did not medium rolled the speed, which I'm honestly happy with. The defense came out pretty solid at 25 plus. I'm going to do these stats. Alpha, Eevee, female is very, very important. I don't know if it was already selected or if that's just the cheapest. Let's lower this to like 20 plus to see what did the nature come out as. Bashful, that's irrelevant. So 150k is the cheapest, but obviously it's male, female. This is not comparable. I'm gonna do, I think, 240, 250k. I spent 180 on this. I'm gonna do 240. I think 250 is very plausible, but I'd once again liquidity over maximum profits during this current time period. So boom, bam. That'll be another easy 30, 40k profit. Someone could buy that breed, use it to breed it up for more profit. That's the cyclical nature of PokeMMO, is like people are buying things to breed them up and make profit on them. And it kind of just goes in a big circle, as well as people buying them to use in PVM and use for certain things to make profit, right? Delibird. Take this. I love this line. Let me see this beautiful Delibird. I love Delibird. I mean, it's a great Pokemon. It's a cool Pokemon. I don't know if I need these. I'm gonna be honest, Cattofish. I love you so much, and I appreciate like this. I love you very much, and I love Delibird. If you send me Pokemon like this, they are most likely gonna get released. That's the honest truth. This is why I tell people, like, you know, I don't have the PC space for this. You know, there's a GTL listing fee, yeah, which really helps the economy. I'm gonna release this Delibird. I'm so sorry. Getting a nerd neck pain. Whew. Okay. You don't need two hidden ability access parents for it. You only need one. I believe, yeah, I believe only one. That's how it's for alphas. It's really easy to confuse alphas with that. With alphas, you have to breed two alphas, and they obviously give hidden ability access, so like it can be confusing. You can still breed, yeah. There you go. Mrs. got it. Mrs. got it. I'm probably. What's up, Oso? I'm probably. It depends what it is, Oso, but I'm probably down. What'd you ask Santa for this year? Same thing every year. Your mom, wrapped up in a bow. What's up, Oso? I feel like so much of MMOs is just, you know, market stuff. Shiny gambling. I don't want to open mysterious balls. I don't want to encourage people to do it. I feel like everybody gambles so much right now. I'm a little worried about it, you know? Oh no, it's tough. Not mysterious balls, shiny gambling. Wait, what's the strat? Let me type it out. Okay, I'll shut up and listen. I'll shut up and listen. Oh, I've heard about this. I don't know how it works. I've heard vaguely about this. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is so crazy. Oh, I think I've heard of this. Secret Shiny Noctowl just went up. Bro, what? Is that underpriced? I don't know. I'm not gonna snipe that because I just don't know. Ooh, I mean, there's arguably... The problem is you could arguably flip this Noctowl. A Secret Shiny Noctowl just went up, which is like arguably flippable. The problem is, how long is this going to sit for? I'm not going to spend 17.5 million Pokeyen to have a chance at making 2 million profit on a flip when it may never sell, and then I'm out a ton of Pokeyen prior to the... I wouldn't risk 17.5 mil sitting on a... I wouldn't lose access to that much capital sitting on a flip that may take 30 days for 2 mil. It's just not... I try to always factor in like a percentage, like a return on investment sort of thing, where like, if I'm buying something, if I'm buying a shiny for 2 mil, I probably want to at least be making like 5 to 800k out of it on a flip. It's not worth getting rid of 2 mil that could be used to make other money, you know, for that chance, right? So you want to be very picky when making your shiny flips. You're not wrong, Miss. I mean, the thing with secret shinies, though, is like they're sold and bought so infrequently. If the cheapest one is 17.5, I mean, that's you kind of make the cheapest, right? Like, it's pretty unlikely someone's gonna undercut you. I don't know why this guy sold his for 2.5 mil less than the Pidgey. That just seems like a really bad decision on his part. But it's also adamant and also has like a defense IV versus a special attack one, which is better than for... Yeah, this guy just like underpriced his Noctowl super hard for no reason. It probably should be more expensive than the what's it called? Yeah, I just wouldn't spend 17.5 mil to make 2 mil. Okay, here's the shiny Gamba. Buy 2 shinies that can breed with 0 overlapping 31s. Buy 2 shinies that can breed with 0 overlapping 31s. Band 2 of the IVs. Roll on the other 2, and you have a good oh baby hee hee. What's the... Oh, man. This is so crazy. So you want to... Wait. So you want to buy 2 shinies that overlap 0 overlapping 31. And 2 of the IVs. So you want 2 times 31 shinies? Is that the... And you just hope for... It's the Sauce Simon strat? That is such a Gamba. You want 2 shinies that are 2 times 31. Is that right? Okay. I don't know. Dude, that's so crazy. I saw people talk... Dude, I don't know. It did not work. Oh, man. I will... Okay. I would make that Gamba. The problem is... Okay. I would make that Gamba with breeding up my shinies. I wouldn't make that Gamba on a shot, because that, if you're doing that for breeding for profit, you're just fucking gambling. Fuck that. I'm sorry, but that's just, yeah, I don't find that worth it. I would do it while breeding up my own shiny, because that's funny. I'm not going to do it for profit. I'm sorry, boys. Problem? I'm not going to gamble. I don't like gambling. Like, I love gambling. That's why I don't do it. I think gambling is like... It's really fun, and it can be done healthily, but I feel like it's really easy for it to get out of control. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that. Let's try to look for some more breeds. Maybe it's not on my priority list, Karth. Johto just didn't add too many gyms. I usually just do whatever leftover time on some gyms. They doesn't really change the route very much. Maybe one day, Karth, but it's not on my priority list. This is healthy gambling? A little, I don't know. Let's, I want to make Pokeyen right now, not gamble it. You know, gambling is only okay when you're paying money for entertainment, and I don't want to Lepa hunt right now, let alone pay money for entertainment of gambling, you know? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You see this. Oh, wow. That's... Wow. I'm sorry. This is really rare. You do not see these listed on the GTL very much. These have gone down in price like a fair bit due to the Flaming Demon Skulls, it seems like. Holy... These are vanities that used to be worth so much that they were over the cash stack limit. So the cash stack limit is like 2.147 billion. It's the same as RuneScape, I believe. I could be wrong. I think I've never been there, right? But... So these vanities, wow, that's actually super crazy. These vanities are usually so expensive that they can't be listed on the GTL. You see these on the GTL so rarely, but now due to the Flaming Demon Skull, they're being outclassed. That's so crazy. I can't remember the last time I saw the OG, because these are from 2016, guys. That's crazy. They've gone down in price, yeah. Because now they're cheap, right? Oh yeah, one, you know, just a casual 1.750 million Pokeyen, you know, 1.7 billion Pokeyen. Pretty cheap, right, guys? It's pretty cheap now. But like, I mean, in comparison, in perspective, it is, right? That's the whole bit. That's insane. That is so crazy. You do not see that very often. That I haven't seen these on the GTL in like 4 to 6 years. It's been a long time. Maybe some have been listed, I missed it, but it's been a long time, boys. That is legitimately super interesting. How do you even amass riches of that magnitude? Long-term play and investments. You really need to make investments to like get that level of Pokeyen. If you reach 1 billion Pokeyen, you probably have the knowledge and education to make your own investments. I wouldn't want to, I'm not going to give you investment advice. Someone like a $1 billion portfolio, you know, that's on you, man. I'm sorry not to skip out, but yeah. Oh man, Rubel. Oh man. Santa Pat art. It is the Santa Pat art. What's up, selling? Never Pat. My net worth is probably around 500 to 600 million. I've spent a lot recently. I've never played Cassette Beast, but I know of it. I've heard good things. Krogunk shunt spot. Krogunk is one of those mons that's like actually really weird to shunt and like pretty difficult. I don't think it's an egg hunt. It might be. It might be like a weird safari hunt or something. Oh, that's totally, I see cards. It's totally okay. I'll be doing Twitch rewards sometime this week. I'll either be doing latest Friday. I'll be doing Twitch rewards this week for sure. I'm getting distracted. I gotta do something, boys. Should we do a breed for profit? Should we go back to shunting? Get back to some XP training. I'm really just talking and chilling. I'm like, in all honesty, there's not a whole lot to do right now in preparation for the Christmas event. I'm mostly just waiting for the event, saving Pokeyen. I do want to prepare alt accounts. So something I could do is hop on an alt. That's something I very much want to do, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that today. Flame orbs are still up in price, dude. Do I have any extra flame orbs? I would sell those right now if I have any. They are up in price, dude. Don't have any extra. Usually they're about like 10 to 12k. They've been like 18 to 20 for a bit recently. I mean, I have tons of videos on my channel that cover investment, you know, quote unquote. I'm not here to give investment advice. That's not what I'm here for. So I don't want, because you just don't, I don't know. The honest answer is I can make predictions and I can be right on some of those and wrong. I just don't know. I don't want to be responsible. Like when it comes to investments, you need to make your own decisions. I can give you the history and the information, and I can give you my thoughts and feelings and opinions, but I'm not gonna straight up just tell people what to buy, because that's just ridiculous. It's just so it's like yeah, like I need you to, yeah, I don't want to take that risk, right? It's your risk to take, not mine. I keep saying check Conqueror. What about Conqueror? Is he just like, why is Conqueror so expensive? I'd be shocked if it's like, why? Are timbers that expensive, or is it just conch? That's so weird. That's so interesting. I mean, I know he's good in PvP, but why all of a sudden? What about girders? Girders you can sometimes find for cheap. Those are Glade. Oh, people need. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's okay. Chat just turned me on to why Conqueror. I was wondering why. Apparently, Conqueror is like super expensive right now and in really high demand. Timbers being 20k a piece, girders being 10k a piece. I might just buy this one, honestly. Apparently Conquerors and girders and like the whole whatever is really expensive right now / in high demand because Glade got banned in OU. Then now people are looking for a fighting type replacement. Dude, this is why this is a great call from chat. I can't even take credit for this one. I always tell people to keep an eye on the PvP metagame, because no matter whether you play PvP or not, keeping an eye on the metagame is going to open you up to financial and Pokeyen making situations. So that's super cool. It does need defensive IVs. Like Conqueror is a pretty bulky Pokemon. You can't just go you can't just go 2x31 on it. You really do need defense and like bulk up and special defense. Like you want to be pretty bulky Pokemon. So this is pretty intense. I'm gonna see if I can find some decent. We're gonna see what we can find. I might try to find some decent Conqueror or Girder or Timber breeds. Like I might just buy this up. 6k for that, 1x31 plus the 20 in a Girder. Looking for look at that. Looking for middle Evos is one of the best ways to buy the middle Evo, breed it up, and look for profit that way. This is a really sick Girder, actually. This is perfect to breed for profit. So we're gonna buy this. 31 defense. I might even try to put like nature on it immediately. We'll try to roll up some of the 20 pluses. Let's keep track of this. I paid 6,000 Pokeyen. Not really a Christmas breed for profit, but you know what? A good breed for profit. So 6,000 Pokeyen. Let's see what else I can do. Yo, what's up, Xanarchy? I'm doing great, man. How you doing? Does it need egg move? It often can, but people might also just buy it as a breeder. Conqueror does often need, you kind of almost always need Mach Punch as an egg move. That is a great call. Asking for egg moves is one of the best and like, important thing you have to do first things first when breeding for a comp. If I were to be breeding this up as a competitive Pokemon, I do want to make sure I put Mach Punch on it. If I'm just breeding it up as an good IV Pokemon so that someone else could breed it as a, you know, Conqueror comp. Sorry, I'm getting confused on that. I think breeding up just for stats is totally fine. But Mach Punch is also, yeah, it's depends on if you want to sell it as a comp Like ready and done, or as a breeder? What, breeding their conch? Finally, the real questions. Okay. Like, I just want to do a really cheap breed with this and let someone else handle the rest, sort of thing. That's what I like to do. Let's do 25, 25, 20. Ditto, probably. Dittos are expensive now, so but it's a good thing, dude. It's a fucking good thing that dittos are expensive. Quiet, naive. I could grab this. I'm not doing nature, but that's fine. I like this. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this Ditto for 18k. I think it's super worth it. So we're going to buy that Ditto for 18k. It's kind of expensive, but also I think it's super worth it. So 18k spent on that. We're about to buy double braces, so it's going to cost 20k. So we're ending up spending 44k on a 2x31, which is like pretty on rate for a month, but like also 1x31 timbers and stuff are like 20k. So I might be able to make some really nice profit here. We're going to buy the attack brace, the defense brace, get this in the old man and see what this breed looks like. Attack on Ditto, defense on Girder. Okay. Over to the old man, this breed goes. Probably worth to go ahead and pay for female. It's 9k. It's not quite the 5k cost. I'll have to think on that for a quick sec. But 2x31 should hopefully roll some of these 25 plus, which is really nice. No edge move, but that's okay. If I were to just sell this, as a timber, as is, let's see what this would go for. 20 plus, 20 plus, 20 plus. I mean, look how, obviously it's not worth this. This is 5x31. This is obviously not comparable, but it goes to show you how when there's so few of a Pokemon like this on the GTO, it shows you how high the demand is. The demand is so high for a Pokemon like this that someone would be willing to pay so much more Pokeyen. Does it even have Mach Punch? Like this one's like, that's, oh man. I'm gonna pay for this to be female. I feel like it'll be better. And then we can, this mon actually, this is like what I'm talking about. When it comes to abusing Pokemon, good IV mons for profit, this is like a perfect example. PvP players are also just willing to pay a lot of Pokeyen to like get in action and like play PvP. They don't want to have to like breed up and like Eevee train and XP train Pokemon a lot of the times. That's pretty crazy. Ooh. Super fair, Xanarchy, super fair. Abuse Pokemon? I do, man, for profits, okay? True. Secret shiny Lunatone listed for 6 mil. I don't think it's flippable. Yeah, there's just other, yeah, but it's interesting. It's always cool to see. We've seen a fair amount of more secret. We've seen like some really rare shinies listed today. I wonder if people are just purging stuff from their collection to prep for, once again, people overcorrecting. That someone mentioned earlier, they're trying to recover from overextending during the Halloween event, which is, it's brutal to see, man. You don't want to overextend. It's a really good way to, like, you don't want to overextend for an event like that. A really good call. Someone nailed it with that. How to get Pokecounter to work? My encounter counter still just works. If you Google PokeMMO encounter counter, or how to get PokeMMO encounter counter, I have a video on it, as well as a encounter counter troubleshooting guide. It can be a finicky program at times for sure. And there's a few problems that I've run into that I've gone over a lot of them in my troubleshooting guide. Good luck to you, Judge Guns. It's secret shiny flips are really tough. They just sell super infrequently, and like genderless ones like that are, yeah, even tougher. It feels like. Why is this someone just like a new player just listing this, overlisting this? It's like, well, I was like, why is this 90k? This is a random Sharpedo. Yeah, let's look for some cool breeds. This Rampardos is kind of cool. What is this name? Gum Basketball. I love this OT. What the hell? Thanks for the sub. Midnight, what's up, dude? Could do more alpha breeds. We could do some Weavile breeds, like someone talked about, assist Weavile stuff. First message, Pat, gift me something. Asking for free stuff in my community is one of the quickest ways to get permabanned. It's basic online social skills. Don't do it. It's cringe. Begging for free stuff is cringe. Just go earn it. Like in real life, it's tough. Real life is unfair. Real life is really difficult. In video games and MMOs and PokeMMO, if you put in time and effort, you will get rewarded. There's no reason to go beg others to put their time and energy into something and then give it to you when you could just go do that. It's super, super cringe. Don't do that. Yeah, begging is a permanent ban. It's just, especially if it's your first message, because all you want is free stuff. Like, just go work for it, dude. Like, this is not, like, real life is tough and unfair, and what family you're born into and how much access you have to education, all that stuff can affect things. We're all born in Pallet Town in PokeMMO, bro. Okay, it's time to fucking go work for your shit. If you can't work for your shit in PokeMMO, you are fucked IRL. It's gonna be a lot more unfair, bro. IRL is gonna be a lot more unfair. If you can't do it in PokeMMO, you are boned to the maximum. You're totally fucking domed. Give me free Romeo. He's chilling. I only really do the seasonal catch events at the moment. Give me 24, 83. Okay, I mean, fair enough. I have exactly that, so I might as well, right? I was born in Little Root. We're all born in Pallet Town. I mean, true, dude. Based. I was born in Little. God damn it. The fucking. We're all born in one of the starting towns. Yeah. I super understand disagreeing, but like, no, I don't know. You feel free to disagree, but it's a rule that I have in maybe I should put it in my actual Twitch bio. Begging for free stuff is a permaban. That's just like a rule in my community. Probably just kids. Yeah, that's not someone who's gonna like first message come in and beg for free stuff. It's not someone that's gonna add value to your community. Don't be a well, no, but so everybody, I don't understand. People actually like don't know how Twitch rules. Okay, so if you go to my Twitch stream and then scroll down, there is a Twitch rules section. It's not just the don't be a goose. The don't be a goose is the pop-up thing. But thank you for the Twitch Prime Legion. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful. You gift me some pickup lines to use on your mom. I mean, that'll, you gotta come up with those on your own. If you're gonna snag the Patrouski mom, okay, chill. Can't give you all my fuel that I use on your mom, okay, chill. How do I scroll down? It's tough. Yeah, I'm boomer PokeMMO player. All right, the Timber hatched. Alrighty, fellas, the Timber did hatch. It rolled mild nature, which is kind of unfortunate. The stats on it also didn't like roll as well as I wished it would have. I almost want to rebreed this. I spent 44k on it. Well, plus I didn't add the +9. Sorry, plus 9k for the gender. So 53k spent on this so far. I could go ahead and sell this once again for like a fair amount of Pokeyen, but I think I might be able to do better. Let me see. Dude, there's just so few. What if I just change? What if I do 31 attack and 20 plus another stat? I mean, I might just sell this. The thing is, like, there's just so like this room for profit is crazy. Even if I just sell this for like 100k, it's so good. I probably just undercut this guy and go like this. Well, wait a minute. Let's add. Wait, hold up. Almost okay. I probably just do this. I could breed this up and make more probably. Mine's female compared to his male. I feel like that is more. Someone could easily buy this and breed it up for more profit. So I'm pretty comfortable with that listing. And I think that it's going to be the final thing I breed today for profit, guys. I feel like we made some nice breeds for profit. We shunted for Lapras. We XP trained. I'm going to go do some more XP training tomorrow morning. That's going to be it for today's first stream of the Christmas arc. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like the video if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe for PokeMMO videos every single day. You can follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. ET, as well as a stream either Saturday or Sunday, whatever day the seasonal catch event is on. We have three or four more, a couple more weeks of those seasonal catch events. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you want to celebrate. Hopefully it snows near you. Have a beautiful day. Have a fun time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace, Reno. You guys have been awesome. It's been a blast. Sorry for those just getting here. I've been streaming it like 6 days a week recently, so I think cutting down the streams to a little bit shorter time, and I've been having a hard time focusing on guides, and I want to get back to that a little bit. I actually recorded a really nice guide this morning, which I'm super happy about, so really happy to get that exported. I will see you guys later. Dude, have a fucking good day. I love you all so much. Banger streams. I'm excited for a banger next arc in PokeMMO. Next arc in the stream. Now we're gonna raid someone, so if you want to stick around to spam smiley faces and possibly make someone's day, it definitely means a ton, you know. A tough thing on the internet, Sokka, is that like this is an unfair thing, but it's just how it is. No matter your age, you're gonna get you're expected in my community to act at a certain maturity level, no matter your age, right? And that is kind of like I mean, that's like, it sucks, but like no matter if you're 12, 14, 15, whatever, I still expect you to behave a certain way. And that's why, like, if you're 12 years old, you can still, I mean, or not 12, because that'd be not allowed on Twitch, but like if you're like 13, you can still be in my community if you like are respectful and are, you know, kids and teens got to play games too and have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you know, are disrespectful, are immature, like that's, you know, we have to hold you to a certain standard, unfortunately. So but that's, you know, that's how it is. We're gonna go raid Lolacha, because she is, I need to be doing some, dude, we're gonna be focusing more on, but it's a fair thing to talk about. It's a good, you know, I know permaban. I'm also like I'm big on permabanning, but also not big on permabanning. I permaban some people kind of quickly, but I'm also really big on unbans. If someone comes to me, it means a lot. If someone gets banned and is like, oh dude, my bad, I fucked up, like I'm really sorry, and they reach out for the unban, it probably means they care about being involved in that community. So I like 90% of unban requests get insta accepted, so I unban people a lot as well. But that's just how I like to moderate. Understand if you disagree, but you know, it's my channel. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. We're gonna go raid Lolacha. She's fucking awesome. She's always fucking super high energy, super kind. Go check her out. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Arena. You guys are awesome. Much love.